this new number given out? Do you want me to give him? Well, I could give him mine, but my phone's I haven't paid my phone bill yet, so I can't do it unless we take time to pay my phone bill.
So here's the problem with that is he won't be able to hear everyone.
Yeah, that is a problem.
That's a big problem.
That's a major problem.
Channel looks like shit.
What looks like shit?
The YouTube channel.
Boo.
YouTube kind of sucking.
Yeah. I mean, it's blurry as shit.
Is it because it's rebroadcasting, or what do you think that the issue
probably.
is?
Yeah.
I'm using like all the bandwidth that has been known to man.
Give me the key.
What are you gonna do from that end? But then you won't get the chat on.
True, you will not get the chat if you do it from this end. That is correct.
I'll work with it a little bit once we get on the air. We got 19 seconds here, so.
Oh, yay. Agreed, Strawberry, agreed. We really just do it, I think, to just record the broadcast. Oop, wrong button. Oh, man, this song sucks so bad.
You love it.
I don't love it.
It's a little creepy.
It is creepy.
KGSB, digital radio in Marysville, Washington.
Yeah, it does look pretty bad, but I mean, looks aren't everything, guys. Looks aren't everything.
We are live.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the PigStand once again, people. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
You can catch us simulcasting.
And if you don't like what we're saying, don't complain to us. Just don't fucking listen.
Yeah. Then I have to play this. Wait.
Given the graphic nature of this program,
What?
listener discretion is advised.
There, covered it.
Absolutely. Listener discretion is advised. And if you don't like it, change the channel.
Not safe for your shitty day job or night job or whatever you do for a living.
Yeah. You don't want to be listening to this shit at work.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to drop 9 kinds of F-bombs.
There's 9 different kinds?
Yeah, I was going to say, where did those 9 different ones come from?
I just made that. I pulled that out of my ass.
Oh, well, would you like to try to? Would you like to try to do 9 of them?
I bet we can.
Actually 9 of them?
I bet we can come up with 9 different F-bombs throughout the night.
Okay.
All right. Well, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't think we should do it.
Well, Flicky, fuck that.
Fuck no.
Fuck you.
I'm at 4. I'm at 4.
Okay.
Fuck you.
We'll get there.
Fuck yeah. There's 5. King JT, welcome to the broadcast. How are you?
How about fucktard?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's 6. Panther, welcome to the broadcast. How is everyone tonight? Y'all doing good? I'm still waiting on Webb to drop the 9 bombs. I think we've covered like 5 or 6 for him.
We just started. We've got hours to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can cover about 2 or 3.
Say hi, Nick. That's Nick. This is
LD's nuts.
And Webb is there somewhere. He's the ghost Christmas past. He doesn't like to be on camera.
It's not that I don't like to be on.
We're gonna set up a cam for you.
I'm just not used to it. And yes, one of these days,
I want to see your smiling face.
When we get Patreon supportage, we'll be able to afford more equipment and have a double cam going.
Well, that's fucking brilliant.
You should ask that. I should ask the dysfunctional veteran. What does that mean? I don't understand that part. I know about DVs. I've been following the dysfunctional veterans for a long time on Facebook too.
Do you consider yourself to be a dysfunctional veteran?
Yes, but I'm not dysfunctional because I'm a veteran. I went in dysfunctional.
Well, so, is it documented that you went in dysfunctional?
Fuck no, I lied my ass off.
Then I think you have a leg up here.
Well, I wasn't damaged while I was in the military. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Well, you could claim mental.
I could, but I mean, I've made all. You can make all the claims you want. It's what they decide that you're going to be treated for. You could complain about whatever they're going to treat you for what they want to treat you for.
Interesting.
Interesting. Well, here we are on the PigStand.
Again.
Smash Radio.
Try going into the doctor's office and any doctor's office and give them 3 or more problems that you're having. Every fucking doctor in the world is going to narrow down on one thing. Let's look at one thing. Let's work on this one thing. And next time you come in, we'll talk about the second thing. That's how they get repeat business.
Do you think that I can go to a therapist?
Get Smash Radio Broadcasting LLC.
Our broadcast network. So, do you think that I can, because I'm a little bit disturbed that they're going to have fucking Woody Harrelson as Carnage? I'm very fucking bitter about this topic, and I thought about it all goddamn night last night, and I've been thinking about it all day today. I'm really pissed at this.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Do you think they'll listen to me rant?
I don't know how seriously they'll take you. Obviously.
Apparently.
And I watched that film again this morning, by the way.
Ugh.
Man, it's a fun movie. If you can, Carnage is a ginger, and they made Woody, they made him wear a ginger wig. And look, from what I remember from seeing the drawings of the character who became Carnage,
Hold on a second.
comics, they did a really good job of making him look like the artist's depiction, in my mind.
I have to say, first of all, Carnage is not anything. It's a symbiote. Secondly, Carnage merged with a lot of different characters, not just now I'm at a thought loss. Fuck.
As did Venom, right? Venom did that.
Yeah, Venom also did that. More importantly, you can't choose one. I mean, if it's going to be a Carnage movie, they need to run through the fucking gauntlet. Carnage was a lot of different characters. He merged with a lot of different characters. Even Silver Surfer. He merged with fucking Silver Surfer at one point. He merged.
Yeah, and I want to read that shit because I like to see how that happens.
But Woody Harrelson as Carnage really, really rubs me the wrong way. Not who I would have picked. I don't know who I would have picked, but it wouldn't have been
what my
him.
opinion is?
What?
Yeah,
I don't care.
I knew that.
We knew you don't care.
But
you don't love it the same.
Just remember, Nick, the next movie hasn't been filmed yet. Okay.
So it's possible for Woody Harrelson to die off and somebody else.
It's possible for them to not make a sequel, first of all.
Thank God.
Because the movie did not do well in the theaters. I don't think it made that much money. And it's possible for, like you said, for him to he could kick the bucket before the sequel is made.
It didn't make any fucking money because Woody Harrelson's not.
Nick, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what digits or what info do you need for Skype to get to Skype in a
just his name?
Yes,
his Skype name. Woody Harrelson, dude. Fucking Woody. That's why I didn't make money, because they chose Woody fucking Harrelson.
Well, no, that's not why I didn't.
Yes,
money.
It is,
because it's at the ass end credit scene thing. A lot of people don't even stay for the credit scenes because they've started to phase them out. Thought we were talking about a band, but it was Marvel.
Nah, you're funny. Is there a band called Carnage?
Carnage, Maximum Carnage.
I think there is, actually.
Please enlighten me. Where can I find this band? And I want to hear it.
All right, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Oop, wrong
You would like a real Venom film? What would you consider a real Venom film, GBA?
Oh, no, there's not one. Sorry.
Cannibal Corpse.
Cannibal Corpse.
Dude, I love Cannibal Corpse. I was having a conversation about Cannibal Corpse and many other badass bands and guitarists with GBA earlier today. It was
You were talking to a lot of people earlier today.
No, just VGA.
No, you were talking to me earlier.
I
today.
did talk to you. Yeah, I've been busy.
Call me while I had my doing my laundry.
Well, you were online. You were responding, so I gave you a call.
Yeah.
That's
a
another
whole-
topic we need. Yeah, we need to.
I was gonna look to see if I had an email back from.
You probably would have got the automatic email.
I did get the automatic email. Got a, what was it? No, I didn't get anything back other than. Oh yeah, I did right here. But that's what I got earlier. So no, nothing new. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing new.
Just the automatic thing that you did this and we're reviewing it.
Yeah. Yep. Did you tell Webb about it?
I kind of touched on it a little bit. I told him we were going to wait until we're deep into the.
Yeah, we'll wait
into
till
the
like
cast.
hour 2, 3 years.
Are you talking about our haters?
Yeah, the hater. Well, he wasn't hating on us, and that's not the fucking point.
No,
I
that
wouldn't.
isn't.
You know what? I wouldn't even fucking say shit to him if he was hating on us.
The problem is that we'll go into it when it's time to go into it. Don't get me started now, or we'll just be talking
Well,
about
we're in the broadcast. Let's get into it because I want to hear what's going on.
Hi, Clarabelle. Welcome to the broadcast.
I understand what you're saying, but I would rather wait.
You'd rather wait?
Wait.
Okay, we can wait.
I'm gonna carry. I'm gonna be on later tonight. Do you know why I'm gonna be on later tonight?
No,
Because you have tomorrow off.
I am off tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sweet.
That's what's up. Are we gonna run the show longer, or are we gonna end the show at 2 and keep going on caffeine?
Yeah. Well. I don't know. I'll make that decision at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
yeah, we'll see
It's
what
only
happens.
7:13 now. We got a long show to go.
Right
By
on.
the way,
You
since
want?
we're calling our followers war pigs.
Uh-huh.
Here's the song, War Pigs,
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
You think Rob Zombie would do good at directing a Venom film?
Fuck yes.
Oh, really?
Dude, Rob Zombie is so gory and
that's what
fucking epic.
That's
Yeah.
what
He
Phoenix is
ruined
touching
it.
on.
He ruined the Michael Myers movie that he did.
You think
I
he
hated
did? I liked the first one. The second one wasn't all that great, but I really
I
liked
hated it.
You didn't like it at all? Like not any
No, I'm a
part of it?
classic. I'm a classic horror guy, so you can't change
House of a
that.
Thousand Corpses, you didn't like that?
Man,
It was
that
okay.
both of those movies, House of a Thousand Corpses, and what was the other one called that he did? Where they were kind of tied in together.
Oh, fucking A. Hold on.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Those were amazing. Devil's Rejects. Yeah,
Thank you.
That's it. Devil's Rejects. Matter, kid clowns.
And the answer is no.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's done a lot of fucking cool ass movies, man.
I don't know. Phoenix. Tim Burton is I don't know. He's tired now. Tired.
Dude, I was done with Tim Burton when he did Batman.
But then I may change my mind when they do the Beetlejuice reboot or the sequel or whatever.
Beetlegeist.
That's pretty funny. That to correct me up. You know what? To come to think of it, Webb,
What?
LD still won't be able to talk to him through Skype unless he's listening to the broadcast and trying to talk at the same time.
Well, we're going to do the best we can. Unfortunately, LD might have to be left out.
How do you feel?
Well, fuck you too, bitch.
Hey, man, I'm not the tech guy. Talk to Nick.
Hey, I can only do so much.
I know.
I can only do so fucking much.
What would be the optimal thing to use? Discord?
Discord.
Okay, well.
He's not going to go out of his way to put that on his computer.
No.
We know this already.
I guess I could call back in on Skype.
We could.
You could.
There you go. That'll work.
Look at that.
Look at
Genius. Thinking outside the box.
God damn it, LD. You must have the IQ of 160. You must be a goddamn genius.
I wouldn't say you're going to need to go to Officer Candidate School. God damn it, LD. Why did you put your rifle back together so quickly? Because you told me to, drill sergeant.
All right, I'm trying to call Nick right now on Skype.
Oh, I'm not logged into Skype, so.
Well, fuck you too.
You want to switch it? You want to
Who
switch
would
it
I
over
want to
Skype?
direct the
No, I want to talk on both.
Rob fucking Zombie. That's who I want
Rob
to
Zombie
direct
sounds
it.
like a pretty good idea.
I want to talk on both. I want to be double broadcast. Thank you. I want to hear myself echo because we all know that I like to echo.
Oh, God damn it. Turn that shit
You
off.
don't need to have your. You don't need to hear yourself echo because you have an echo button.
You do have an echo
Listen,
button.
I need to hear myself echo naturally.
Okay, who's Gareth Evans? I don't know who that guy is.
And how do I get his phone number?
And
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to GVAF
Elliot. Who's
Radio.
Elliot talking to?
Oh, who knows?
Look here. Look, he's letting it fucking echo. It's making me crazy.
The Raid movies? What?
Yeah,
Raid
it's Skype.
movies?
Are you going to answer that, LD?
I don't hear that song anymore.
Answer the fucking thing.
You just like the way it sounds, you weirdo.
Okay, so no, I was calling you at the same time you were calling me.
Oh, is that what was going on there?
Okay, somebody.
I can hear you.
Somebody needs to
echoing,
mute
but I don't hear
something.
my echo.
Yeah. Are you going to switch your cam over to Skype too?
I don't know if it'll double cam it.
Dude,
I don't know if
you can double cam
Right.
this. You can double into dildo this if you want.
It says please select a different camera or try restarting.
Yeah,
Skype.
you'll have to kill your camera in Discord and set your camera up in Skype.
Listen here, ball licker.
Riyadh movies? What's
Bad
Riyadh
joke.
movies, GVF? I don't know what that is. And hey,
All right, so there
GVF,
we
dude,
go.
can I just call you by your name instead of having to say GVF?
Wait, what am I doing? I don't even. What am I doing?
Click.
What is it I'm doing?
Oh, look at you, you sexy beast. Well, you had it right, and then you killed it.
Oh, is it right now? Because
Yes.
I can't see myself, so it doesn't.
I haven't. Jesus.
Raid movies.
Look, see, this is what it's going to look like right now, and I've got to kill this.
Rev. Okay, Rev.
Gotta
is cool.
change this shit.
What's the?
God.
What are these Raid films you're talking about?
Live radio at its finest.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
this
This
awesome?
is great.
Win the Murray Award for best broadcast. I mean, God, what the hell is that?
I want a Marconi. Fuck all that.
Oh my God.
Haven't seen
Holy
it yet,
shit.
Phoenix.
Wow.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I want
okay.
to see the Predator movie.
So
once
I guess I can just
I found out what
I'll
it's
just mute.
about.
Discord.
No,
Like-
yeah, mute Discord. There you go. Good job. That's what I did. You can actually leave that call now. It's irrelevant at this point.
So we're just gonna stay with Skype then?
Well, for now, yeah.
I'm not gonna leave the call. I'll just mute it.
Okay, we'll mute it then.
Which sounds better?
Can you still hear the music though?
Not yet. Not at the moment.
No,
Really?
but you can share. I can share music with you through Skype, and you can with me with a desktop share.
Oh, how do I do that?
At the bottom of the screen, you've got one of the screen share screen. It's like two squares laid on top of each other.
Okay. So I want to share the sound.
Yeah, you can select the I want to share the sound button.
Can you hear it now?
That is not the one I want to share.
Ooh, God no.
You don't like that one?
I mean, I know I'm beautiful, but come on.
You can't
Nobody
select.
else has to look at that. Nobody else wants to look at that.
They might. You don't know, dude. You don't know what kind of viewers we have out there.
It's true.
They might want to see it. They
We
might
have-
want to see all of
We
it.
have a few, and they want to see everything.
Look at that. Look at this. Jump.
So you can hear the music now, right?
No.
So it didn't work.
No, it didn't work at all. Hey, now I hear music. That's how you do it, buddy.
So now you got my whole screen up. So
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
I didn't want all that.
Why not? What's wrong with it? You got something against it? Just flip it back over. Put your ass back on there.
What do you mean my ass?
You know what I mean. Good Lord, man. Okay. Now, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're
So
fucking
you
killing
can't
me.
hear the music.
This is
now.
good quality fucking content. You're killing me.
You can't hear the music.
No, I can't hear the music. It's all right. I don't need to hear it. Actually, I bet your echo button doesn't work anymore either.
Echo.
It doesn't work.
Damn it.
I killed it. This is
Echo.
good shit. Do you want me to flip you?
Damn it.
Do you want me to flip you?
Yeah, you know I don't like being backwards. So the only people that can hear the music are the people listening through the Get Smashed Radio simulcast.
There
at
you
Radio.
go.
Right.
That's right.
So if you want to hear what's playing, you have to go
You
tune in
can.
to getsmashradio.com. That's right.
So did you get our guest
Wait,
out
you
up
don't want me
and
to
squared
flip you
away?
this way, right?
I'll flip you these.
You
Two
you
of
guys
them.
are still
I
fucking
got
around.
two, just
Yeah,
like you.
I'm gonna take a bathroom
I got
break.
two
and
of
see if we
them,
can get
one
our,
for each of
our
you.
guest online.
yeah, we're on. Oh, okay. There we go.
Silence. I kill you.
I kill you.
I crushed your head.
So back to the fuck were we talking
Back to
about
me.
before we
Back to
switched
me.
over? Is our
Back
guest
to-
ready? What?
Take a bathroom break real quick.
Oh, okay.
He's ready.
All right. Well,
ready?
LD and I are
let's
gonna
all
fuck
get up
around
and
for like
take
10 more
a
minutes.
bathroom break, then
Keep
you
him
know,
talking.
So
we'll stop the broadcast because we have to take a bathroom break. Ready?
Oh,
Go.
stopping everything.
Yep. So here. Okay.
Can't even do it. You're a better guest than who, Strawberry? Strawberry, you need to upgrade your mic.
Who are we talking to? Who's going to be on?
Strawberry
for this?
butt cakes.
Dude, we'll bring
That's who's gonna be on with us?
after we have Chris.
No, Strawberry's not going to be on with us. Chris, somebody Webb's pulling in. Chris Bevel,
Crazy Uncle Chris.
Crazy Uncle Chris, I guess is what he's called. I don't know what he's known for. I don't know anything about him.
He runs a Facebook page. He's been running a Facebook page for several years.
You know what I'm gonna
throwing
start doing instead of
memes
doing a
and
live
jokes and
simulcast on the YouTube
videos
channel?
and
Record it.
that kind of funny shit.
I don't know if I have enough hard drive space though on that laptop.
What are you trying to do, LD?
I'm trying to burp.
Well, you succeeded.
Yes, I know.
So do you want to talk?
Try to make it available for people to watch and to the fact, right? So, and being that I have the YouTube channel, I might as well use it.
Okay, do what you do, baby boo.
But I think the problem is that I'm bandwidth out. I mean, I have like 40 things pulling bandwidth right here, and I have like top of the line bandwidth. But Jesus,
What is top of the line bandwidth?
the highest you can get without having a business account.
Which is what?
I don't know. Super duper. I don't even know.
Is that a technical term? Super duper?
Shut up.
No, I'm legitimately.
Well, yeah, I would like to know now too, so I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, so you find out the definition of what super duper is, and yeah, super duper to me is terabytes of bandwidth. Do you have that terabits?
You gonna pay for it?
No. I mean, not unless it's my own. I'll pay for mine.
I have 250 up. Oh no, that's 250 down, 10 up.
Okay, so you have regular bandwidth.
Well, sure. Oh no, wait, but that may not be it. Hang on.
What's up, Fearless? You have regular bandwidth.
I love Pink Floyd, by the way.
Yeah, I can hear it actually.
I may have 1 gig up.
We'll get our shit together
1 gig
here.
down,
soon.
35 up, 35 meg up. That's what it is. Yeah. That's next to the top because the top one is 2 gigabyte down, 2 gigabyte up, and I'm not paying $300 a month for it.
That actually would be the bandwidth you need.
God,
Probably.
God damn, it's cold
But again, I'm not
outside.
paying that much. I mean, Jesus Christ, I already sink several $100s a month into this thing.
Yeah, 3 gig, Viper, not meg. Like 3,000 meg ish. That's
Hey, Nick, Chris is ready whenever we are.
oh, okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
I should have took a break.
Yeah.
We're going to commercial in
You're going to commercial?
25 minutes.
How long is it going to be?
25 minutes. We can, yeah, I think we can fill 25 minutes.
You think so? With Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Give me just a second. Let me add him. I still haven't even added him in here. So, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of a last minute spur of the moment.
Chris is a very funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
now you're
I'm not
adding-
exactly
I'm gonna
sure how I,
So those of you that are listening on the caffeine.tv channel, that's caffeine.tv/PigStand. Thanks for listening. For those of you listening on Get Smashed Radio, it's www.getsmashеdradio.com. Thanks for listening.
Okay. He's been added as a contact. He should accept that request.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, thanks for listening on you boobs.
You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GetSmashedRadio or facebook.com/ is it PigStand?
The PigStand.
the big.
The PigStand. You can find us on the Twitters at
Twitter.
Stand Pig and at Get Smashed Radio.
Yeah, all of those things.
All of those things. And you can
Beautiful.
just send us a random text request to 06684. Sorry, that's not it. That's my work number. Forget that. 206-486-0779. That's 2066. I'm sorry. 260-779. I'll get it working here in just a second.
I think you got this, dude. I think you're on point. As much as on point can be on this fucking show.
Pink Floyd is playing in the back. I just have to say, it sounds amazing.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Too bad you can't hear it.
You know, I've never really been a big Pink Floyd fan.
Don't you dare say it, Nick.
I'm saying
That's
it.
You're fired.
Okay.
You're fired.
Wait, no.
Fired.
Hear him out. Because I got my own personal preferences with Pink Floyd as well.
Oh, and the truth shall set you free.
The truth will come out.
Okay, so I'm having an issue finding Chris because apparently that is the most common fucking name in the world.
Kwanzaa.
Even though you do, oh, fucking Kwanzaa. No more Kwanzaa. For God's sakes, please.
That's what you get for not being a Pink
That
Floyd fan.
how
You get
about the last name that you can't find him by that? That's pretty.
Yeah, it's not. That's very common.
Wouldn't it be easier for him to find you?
Yeah,
And then call him?
it would be.
Okay, well,
I've added all of these, Chris. Actually, there's.
Okay, he's bald. He has a mustache and wears glasses.
He has no picture on his profile.
Okay.
He's bald. He has a mustache.
Is he in Australia?
No.
Okay, I can count
Kansas.
those. I can count those two out.
Kansas.
What is Hellstead in Kansas? Anyone?
I don't know.
Kansas is a dust bowl. I have no idea.
You're the Dust Bowl.
You can smoke my dust bowl.
Your butthole's a Dust Bowl.
You can lick it.
Oh man.
You know you want to.
All right, let's see here. I don't know if that messed up the screen or not. It probably did.
I was busy looking at emails.
Oh shit, that went to Ian. That shit out of here.
I need a new video card for this computer. It is really fucked up.
Yeah. Wow. Why is everything so fucking complicated?
Man, I don't know. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
That's the name of the show. Okay, he needs to message me. I've added all of the Chris whatevers.
Yeah, make sure you whatever that.
Yeah, I've added all of the Chris
Just
whatevers.
your name, right, Nick?
No, not just my name. It's
is
Nickrharr.
Wait.
R
KYMOUS.
HARR.
You're young.
5150 is back. Welcome back.
Okay, I just sent the message.
like the
Message us,
sun.
please. So
Yeah.
we should be.
Shine
Oh God, LD is going into
on.
karaoke
Is LD
mode.
singing? Okay,
It's Pink Floyd.
what
How
are you
can you
playing?
not?
I can't hear.
Back to
I
why
can't-
I fucking
can't-
hate Pink
I can't
Floyd.
hear it,
I don't
so
hate Pink Floyd.
What do you-
Kwanzaa.
What are you playing,
It's gonna
LD?
piss him off.
LD? What are you playing?
What song?
Tell me why. You tell me why.
Why?
I want to know
Nick,
what the
what
song
movie-
is first.
Nick, come on.
One, because they're terrible musicians.
Oh, you can go fuck yourself really hard.
Anybody can fucking recreate that with a year of guitar lessons and
Okay,
some synthesizers.
Let's see.
I have to disagree. I have to disagree with you with
David.
David Gilmour. I think it's all about
on.
style and how you manipulate the machine.
What machine? The synth?
The guitar.
You're kidding.
Gilmour was a guitarist.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot of. There's some. You know what?
It's buff.
There's Pink Floyd.
Feeling.
Yeah, I get it. I think
Nicholas.
it's more about a lot of LSD.
Yeah,
I got your LSD here, right here. Come get it.
I got some too. Dude. Hey, you want to do an
Fire.
LSD broadcast?
Kwanzaa.
Fuck no. I can't do that.
Kwanzaa.
Is he gonna send me a?
That's not responsible drug use. Hey, what if we had a guide?
You get nothing
Emmy,
but Kwanzaa the rest
You
of
think
the day.
you want to be like a fancy new age guide for a guided psychedelic therapy?
She says.
Probably
Kwanzaa.
no.
Here she comes. This is going to be good.
I can't wait to hear what
Great.
she has to say about this.
You're asking the one person who hasn't tried any of it. How am I supposed to help you along this path I know nothing of?
Your part would be the therapy part while someone else is under the influence.
Yeah, you're supposed to ask us all the weird questions or guide us into
So I get
the.
to fuck with your mind.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. Which is why Nick's not
Yeah,
gonna fucking do it.
Help you rewire.
What's up,
some
Stealthy?
things.
Apparently, the show is out of control.
Yeah, babysitter, therapist.
The show is out of control.
Space the THE and the rest of that word apart, and that's what it truly is.
The rapist.
Yeah. I've said it a million times. Therapist really is just the mind rapist.
Therapist.
They rape your brain. They rape your mind.
I'll
They get
take the rapist for 1,000.
I disagree because therapy has done you wonders.
Well, I don't disagree with that. Therapy does do people wonders. However, they do rape your mind. They get you. They tap into shit you don't really want to tap into and make you fucking bring it out.
Some stuff I needed to.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that either.
Nick, here's something that I tell you. I want some.
So what are
I
we
want to
doing?
know. I
We're just
want it
gonna
drug
send you
out.
in.
I'm waiting on this guy to send
I
me a
want to know what it
message.
is.
Mm.
I want it drug out because
We got music playing.
there are things that I don't remember.
From what? From your childhood? Dude, of course there are. Your brain can only handle so much.
I want to know. I'd like to know.
You want to you want to be you don't want therapy, you want hypnotherapy.
Well, whatever works.
That's the only way you're going to tap into those long old school memories.
Okay, I'll do that.
The way long time ago shit.
I'll do that.
I'm gonna play some Ministry. I think.
What all I really want to know is, was there any sexual abuse? Because I've talked to some therapists and
You have to tune in to Get Smashed Radio to hear it.
I've talked to some therapists and they've said to me when I talk to them about some of the things that
Somebody's
bother
gonna do
me.
the show. Shit.
You're doing great. What are you talking about? We're talking the whole time. You're drowning us out with music. Right? Yeah, you
Got
are.
music playing.
You're up
You
there
gotta
just
Get Smashed
dancing
Radio
in the background.
Talking over motherfuckers like
Good song.
I know, he's just talking over
trying
us
to
and
tell a
shit.
story and motherfuckers just blah.
We're trying to talk about therapy. He don't want to talk about therapy. That's why he's doing
I
that.
can only hear you. I can't hear Webb. I can't hear anybody else. So.
Oh, okay. No wonder he's talking over me. then.
Okay. Well, this guy is not
LD,
messaging
you
me.
fucking cunt.
This guy's not messaging me.
Turn on your phone and listen to me some other way.
Hold on. He's not messaging us, so back to
So we went through all of this for nothing.
No, not
No.
yet. Just give it time. We're on till
All right.
fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
look, LD.
Yes.
Unmute Discord. Then you can hear me.
Hang on.
Or hear Web, I mean.
I haven't got a reply back. I said, message us, please. And I gave him your name.
I've unmuted it. I don't hear
Okay.
any-
Yeah, well, I wasn't saying. You can't hear Web? You can't hear
Say
Web.
something.
You're saying you can't hear Web.
Something web.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I hear a echo.
Now you don't.
So
How about now?
Yes, he can hear you. We know this. What's up, Chaos? I want to go back to the therapy.
I lost my train of thought now.
Are you switching over, LD, to we can't hear you.
I need
you
to-
muted yourself in Skype.
I
bro.
want to get involved with this program, but they don't take people
Doing good.
who have done drugs recreationally for the most part. They only take regular people who have never done drugs.
Wait, what the fuck is a MAPS program?
MAPS,
What the hell's going on?
MAPS stands for something. It's psychedelic studies of some kind.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. So do you hear me on Skype or do you hear me on?
I hear you on Skype. Web can hear you on Skype, but you're listening to us through Discord.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Why is it doubled?
Yeah, I got a big bad echo on my end.
Okay, well mute me on
Okay.
your Skype call.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Crazy Uncle Chris just updated his profile with pictures and stuff.
Oh, okay. Maybe this will help.
You might see a picture of him, like I said, with the bald guy with the glasses and a mustache, but you also might see his icon, which is like, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's almost like a stick figure kind of character,
Okay.
sticking its arm out, giving the middle finger.
So at the moment, none of the ones I added are him. If he did indeed update his shit.
Okay, so
I told him, I said that none of that shit's needed if you just message us, please. But, you know, we'll see.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Hear
I
you.
figured it out now. I got
Hear you.
web on one end. I got you guys coming through on Discord. I'm going out on Skype. You
Great.
still can't hear the music though.
It says chatted seconds ago, so he's probably the only sumbitch online. So,
That's not necessarily true.
okay, we got it. We're on point
Sent a
here.
message to Nick Harris.
I forgot.
Hey,
forgot.
dropping
Heard
last
the
names
song.
and shit. What's wrong with you?
You fucking said it on your. You.
I probably have. You know what? It is what it is.
By the way, I'm going to play Polly's song during the commercial.
Chris,
come back.
Chris.
If anybody's actually listening and they see your face, they can figure out they can find out what your name is.
Probably. I'm all right. We're pulling him in.
You were at one time. You.
Hey, how you doing?
Is this Chris?
Yes, sir.
Do we
Hey.
got crazy Uncle Chris on the line?
How's the audio on your side?
Wait, now I got to go unmute.
So, yep. You got this, LD. You got this, LD.
Sort of video.
Do we got crazy Uncle Chris? How about video,
Okay, I'm
Nick?
on video
What are
now.
you doing?
Am I on video? I
You
can't
are
tell
on
if I'm
video. We got you, man.
Awesome.
You're in
you know,
there.
There's a Houdini that's like frozen and staring, looking like deer in headlights, or like someone just showed him a baby being born.
Man,
Yeah,
I saw that shit.
Holy fuck, what is it?
I've seen it. It will make you look like that.
So, what are you guys up to?
Technical difficulties. That's how we roll.
Of my life.
Ha
Well, you know,
Look at that.
we've been working out splitting
Oh,
splitting the camera and making sure everybody's on, everybody's heard, and everyone can hear each other.
I can't hear web now. What the hell?
Can you hear me, Chris?
Damn it.
Can you, Chris? Can you hear Webb?
I can hear somebody in the background that sounds kind of echoey.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
What happened?
That's generally the question I've always asked as well. Sorry about my audio, my video going black. I had to set the phone down for a second. And
Something web. I hear myself.
Can you hear Webb now?
I can hear me.
No, I can't hear Nick.
That's fine. You don't have to hear me.
Can you hear me, LD?
I can hear you. I just can't hear Nick.
Okay, Chris,
Fucking A.
can you hear
It's
me?
a clusterfuck.
I can hear you.
All right. Man, welcome to the PigStand, brother.
Welcome
Hell
to
yeah.
technical difficulties.
Wait, this show was almost called Technical Difficulties,
Should have been.
but see, it's because we do shit on the fly,
Yeah.
and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We tried to do a live broadcast once from a fucking comic book convention. That shit didn't work out because we weren't the Wi-Fi we were promised didn't
It
work out.
fucking sucked.
So you're still in the job, huh, bro?
Well, I am just swapping out to my normal trailer right now. Got kind of a late start this morning, and I guess it's been a full goddamn day.
Well, it's great to have you on, brother.
Yeah, it's great to be on. By golly.
Who
Took us
would-
a little bit
who would-
to get here, but here we are.
Who would have thunk it? And this is what I told another an artist and author friend of mine. Who would have thunk that me following you, posting memes and jokes and videos 3-4 years back now would turn into this.
So LD, can you
Me
hear
It
getting
is
to
pretty low.
me getting to interview you on my
good.
show.
They can't hear me. That's good.
That is cool as hell, I'm telling you.
Well,
Normally, I only get interviewed by like cops. They're like, "Sir, where were you on Friday at 8:30 p.m.?" And I'm like, masturbating.
well, you know, either you have a record of it being at work and on the road, or you have a record of it being online doing whatever it is that you do.
And sometimes a little too much of both, let's be honest. So mostly what I do is tell dick jokes and drive a big damn tanker truck because I like strapping myself into a bomb every day. It's, calm and peaceful.
Well, you know, if you're gonna take your life into your own hands on a daily basis, why not do it with some style?
Damn right. And that's why I built it out of a DeLorean. Fuck yeah. I'm one of those assholes that can quote all 3 Back to the Future movies and whew, damn, I gotta quit smoking. And something else. I totally forgot what I was doing. I was signing out of my computer. That's what I'm doing.
We've been around for a few years, bro, so it's understandable you can lose track of what you're doing at the moment.
Yeah, that is kind of my thing. I tend to get distracted easily, especially by shiny things on tits.
Well, at least you're automatic on the machine.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get your mind lost in all the directions, but you're locked in when it comes to working your machine.
Exactly. This big girl and I have a history, and only about a 5-month history since I've got this one. But oh shit! And
well,
now
it's just like it's
back out of my pocket because I forgot to turn off my dome light.
It's just like getting a new girlfriend, Chris.
Yeah.
You know, you got to learn you got to learn where all her buttons are and how to push them.
And by golly,
welcome, Ripple.
This one here is about to start leaking next week too. So I gotta change the damn oil on this son of a bitch.
So, Chris, I want you to talk to the viewers a little bit about what you've been doing over the last few years with what you publish on the Facebook and your followers and where you've been.
Well, let's see. Mostly it's just memes and stupid jokes and stuff like that. Sometimes I get oddly philosophical and insightful, and sometimes I'm, again, sorry about the darkness here. It's, there's no light outside. And sometimes I'm doing live videos from the kitchen where I'm showing the guys how to make some sort of a special treat that'll, get their chick to get naked with them,
Well, if it was one thing for me that really engaged me and kept me paying attention to what you were doing, is how you would engage your audience. You would talk to your fans. You became buddies with some. You've been to visit some.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just randomly drop in. There's a young man there in Oklahoma, a couple hours away, that just graduated high school this year, and he's about to go off to the Marine Corps. So dropped in and surprised him, and was actually planning to be at his high school graduation, and some things came up at the last second. I wasn't able to make it. I felt bad. But like a week or two later, I randomly showed up in his little town of like 4 people and 300 cows. And goddamn car.
Got to drop a surprise visit on a fan, huh?
Yeah. Took him and his girlfriend out to dinner and brought him one of my Crazy Uncle Chris t-shirts that I need to order more of.
I still have mine. Thank you.
Hell yeah. From people when you're wearing a funky shirt that has some dude flipping them off.
I still get funky looks from people. They're trying to figure out what the fuck it is. But nobody ever bothers to ask, because I have one of those faces that usually means leave me the fuck alone, unless they're looking for money. Beggars love. I think for some reason beggars seem to see I have extra money written all over me. I don't know why.
Like, I've got this cousin that for some reason thinks I'm a millionaire, and there's no convincing him that I'm not. But he is absolutely convinced that if I can loan him $250,000 for whatever the hell this business venture is this fucking season, and I'm like, dude, I've got like $1,200 in my checking account. Like my Charles Schwab account is like, you open it up and like a siren goes off, and like you hear a little cartoon character giggle, and it just signs me back out.
You hear that little what was the Price is Right? Womp, 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 womp.
Big money, no whammy. Let's go to the banking app and
well, at least you got a good job. You got an in-demand job, and you can make halfway decent money at it.
Oh, I make a decent living. Let's roll down the window there right quick so I can have myself a smoke.
You just got to be careful. Watch out for the little guys.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Is
because they're not watching out for nobody.
Oh fuck no,
man!
Like it's scary as shit when you watch people like as they go past you, and you can see the phone in their hand down at the bottom of the steering wheel, and they're staring at the phone. Meanwhile, if they pan their eyes up a little bit, they see that they're about to cornhole that Silverado right in front of them at the stoplight.
Yeah.
And then, like, in a second, they yank the wheel and cut over in front of the 40-ton truck full of sloshing liquids that, you know, bounces around and chucks you all over the place. It's like, do you realize that this truck, in the right situation, could level an entire fucking city block? Don't do that, you dumb motherfucker. You know, but my first trucking job, when I was still, like, learning how to shift gears and turn corners without hitting expensive road signs, trust me, they're expensive, was hauling gasoline and jet fuel in Los Angeles, California. So, you know, Wichita's quaint.
It's kind of tame compared to LA.
It's cute. It's a nice, mellow town. It's the kind of place where you want to leave LA to come back here and raise a good, wholesome family that won't grow up into fucking Californians.
They're everywhere. They're slowly covering the entire country. You know, there's not going to be much longer you won't be able to get away from those kind of folks.
I was talking with a friend of mine that she just recently left Ventura and moved back to Las Vegas. Can't blame her. Well, and she's telling me, oh, my whole family wants to leave California. And I'm like, make sure they leave their California mentality, because I already saw what the fuck they did to Seattle and Denver and Austin. They're not, they can prove that, like, they can tell the difference between Copenhagen and Skull, and whether or not they know why the fuck you don't use four-wheel drive.
Yeah, good luck with all that. Man, I tell you that I watch people on the road, and it's fucking frightening. They think of nothing but themselves.
Exactly, if they're at all.
And they always want to take advantage of the professional driver's buffer.
Exactly. And you know, everywhere you go, you see these billboards with some lawyer saying, "Did you pull out in front of a semi truck? We'll make you rich."
Yeah, we sue truckers.
Exactly. Like, yeah, well, we show up at your fucking law office and blow your goddamn head off, cocksucker.
Well, you know, you can always, you know, find yourself better legal representation. Those kind of guys are like ambulance chasers, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I've got a pretty good lawyers. I've been sued for some stupid shit in the past. It's like, I used to have several trucks at a company called Landstar, and one of my guys was parked completely legal. He's in a rest area. He's in a truck spot. His logbooks are legal. Everything's 100% legal. A drunk teenager left the highway and ran into the trailer at like 75 miles an hour, paralyzed, whole 9 yards. And they're trying to sue me for like $25 million. That shit cost me almost 30 grand, but I got out of it.
I think 30 grand sounds a whole lot better than millions of dollars, and especially when you're giving it to somebody else.
For their fuck up. You know, if it's my mistake, okay, sorry, I'll fix it. You know, if I'm mowing my lawn and I break the window on your pickup truck, dude, I got a Safe Light account. I'll hook you up. I'm sorry. But, you know, if your pickup truck ran into my house, well, you're not coming after my insurance.
No, people need to take responsibility for themselves and actually and pay attention to other people on the road. It's too fucking ridiculous. It took me a while to understand that buffer. But after, you know, Chris, my mother was a truck driver for a little while. She was
welcome to the broadcast.
A team driver with her husband. And I began to study the way you guys drive, and I began to understand why they do that. You know, why truckers leave that big buffer between them and the other vehicles in front of them. And I stopped taking advantage of it. You know, I stopped pulling in front of truckers unless I absolutely had to, and then I tried to adjust my speed so I wouldn't be a problem for them after I got in front of them.
Right on. Yeah, one of my biggest affirmations is I'll have my cruise control set at 70, and someone passes me, jumps over, and slows down to like 68.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand why people do that, but that's all across the entire country. People,
Yeah.
You heard Webb has time. Really?
Well,
I don't know where you heard that I had tiny hands. I'm not sure how to pronounce the handle. I'm sorry, Chris. We interact with our audience. They type in chat to us on here beneath the video of your face. You can't see it, so here on Caffeine we have a lot of interaction with our listeners and our fans, our people who watch our show, people who listen to us in the background when they're playing their video games or whatever they're doing at night. That's what we have going on here. And we're also simulcasting on Get Smashed Radio. We're on the Radio One app. And
Get Smashed on the Radio One app. Hell yeah. What's that channel called again?
It's called the PigStand.
Damn right it is. On
the Radio One app. I think we're actually the only live show. Everything else that that's on Radio One and GSRB is podcasts. We're the only ones that are alive. We did do podcasts for a little while, but I think that was really just practice. That none of that shit was uploaded, I don't think. But
what do you mean?
Well, LD, before we got rolling with Caffeine, Nick and I used to get together and just record us talking shit. Before we got the audience of Caffeine in the community. Right. And before we started doing interviews, Chris, I want you to know that you're joining the ranks of, some best-selling authors and some comic book artists. And who else have we interviewed? We've interviewed some musicians.
Yeah, Small Town Titans.
Small Town Titans did this really badass cover of the Grinch song. You might have heard it over the holidays.
I was hearing that here at my local rock station on T95 in Wichita. And boy, every time that came on, I was cranking that sumbitch up. I was testing that new subwoofer.
You heard it on the regular radio, huh?
I heard it on KICT in Wichita.
The Grinch song?
The Grinch song.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I've been quiet this whole time because I didn't think you could hear me.
Chris, that's my homie Nick. Nick pretty much runs the PigStand channel while I'm off doing my day job or whatever. He broadcasts every single day. I just do the Sunday night thing, and I call in from time to time. But Nick does it every day.
It's not always good content, but it's at least something.
Well, it keeps us live, and it keeps us topical, and everybody sees us there all the time.
Yeah. LD's got to do a commercial break on Get Smashed Radio. We can keep going.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give him a second to go into break, and
we'll be right back on the PigStand right after this on Radio One.
So, Chris, do you remember when I told you how you had inspired me to break off from my regular Facebook feed and create my own little page?
I do remember that.
At first, it was called, I think I called it Things I Like That Might Offend You.
Yeah.
And then I reconnected.
Sparkles, welcome to the broadcast.
I reconnected with my buddy LD that I used to do podcasts with back in the 90s. And it reminded me of what I used to do back in the day, and that's when I renamed it the PigStand.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
Where did the name PigStand come from?
Well,
good question,
Chris. Let me tell you, I'll be happy to tell you about that personally, maybe through the Facebook, or I can send you a link. But I don't discuss it on the show anymore because we leave that up to our patrons now to actually get to know the story of the PigStand. And
it's a long story. It's a really long
story, and it's one of those things where it's not what you think. It's hashtag not what you think.
It's exactly what you think. It is exactly what you think. Webb, when he was a kid, set up a stand, and instead of selling lemonade, he sold dead pig
Yeah.
penises. Dead pig penises. Sorry, I forgot to add the penis part.
I grew up on a pig farm.
This was almost called PigStand penises, or pig penis stand, something to that effect.
Oh shit! And the price of hogs is down so cheap now that pretty much anybody can go out and buy a fresh one.
That's right.
Yeah, we try to keep it amusing around here and entertaining. We talk about whatever. You know, we do geek out.
It just got weird.
We geek out on comics a lot and sci-fi stuff,
music.
But yeah, we do a lot of music, and we try to share interesting stories, kind of just like how you kind of do. You know, the stuff that we share from like the militarynews.com or whatever, just the silly shit that's going on in the Department of the Navy, or like the recent ridiculousness with the general resigning his job up there with the Trumpster. I was so disappointed in that, man. I was hoping for a military coup. I really was.
I feel like that was our last chance for a military coup.
You know what? Maybe he might come back though. He might have retired just so he can get down and gather his forces together.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
I'm thinking he might have retired just so he can start a campaign to run for president.
Well, whatever it is, I hope he does something. I hope he doesn't just, fade into the night. That doesn't sound like Mad Dog.
He's old.
That don't sound like the Mad Dog I know.
He's not that old.
Hold on. How old is Mad Dog?
He doesn't look that old. He's in pretty good shape. He's a Marine.
Let's find out how good old Mad Dog is.
Chris, you were in the Navy, right?
68, dude.
Yes, sir. I was a Navy corpsman.
Yeah.
He is
a corpsman, so you ran with the Marines, huh?
Oh, shit.
I've been known to associate with their type.
Yeah, see, that's another reason why I have great respect for Chris. And I'm a crazy Uncle Chris myself.
Hell yeah.
That was another reason why I followed him so much. I could totally relate to him. Crazy Uncle Chris that joined the military, ran off and went around the world and came back when it's even crazier.
Exactly. And half of the crazy was from before the military and half of the crazy was from the military.
Yeah, it's what you experience and then it's what you do. Two different things. I mean, I admit it. I was a pogue, man. I was in the rear with the gear. I never went to the field, not once, except for basic training.
You had the opportunity to.
Oh yeah, I had the opportunity to.
You said fuck that. You had the fucking opportunity to do it.
Okay, dig it, Chris. I had the cushiest detail, man. I was working on the Air Force base in telecom, and one day a sergeant came as this E6 anybody wanted to volunteer to go play in the sandbox, and we all just kind of looked at each other and we just giggled and we're like, no, Staff Sergeant, we'll be all right. No.
Not happening.
We're fine right here. No, we volunteered for some shit already, okay? This is enough.
Yeah, volunteered to go down to Krispy Kreme and pick up a couple dozen.
Yeah.
Volunteered to, go get another thing of coffee. Yeah, volunteered.
Panama was nice, man.
You did your duty.
But I signed the line. They could have sent me wherever. I just got lucky.
Hell yeah.
I got lucky and went to Panama. It was beautiful down there. Did you ever go through the canal?
I have gone through the canal, but I went through the canal shit-faced drunk on a big white ship that was owned by like Norwegian Cruise Lines or Carnival or something.
Did you ever have a big fuck-up moment, Webb? Or either one of you? Did you ever fuck up real bad and had to do something stupid?
No, not really.
No?
Not that I recall. I think I showed up with a...
like peel potatoes or sweep the sunshine off the motor pool.
I had to
motor pool line.
No,
mop the rain, shit like that.
No more than anybody else. I had to do KP duty, but just like everybody else did, it wasn't like I got singled out a lot. Although I got singled out a couple of times because I had this one drill sergeant who was a little bitty motherfucker. He was like he was about 5'2",
little man complex,
and he loved me. I was his favorite private, and I had this problem with my lock. If I didn't force it, if I didn't give it a really good jiggle, it wouldn't lock all the way, boy. And he loved to take my shit and spread it all over the bay.
Is it all here? Let's check.
Yeah, it was all there, and it was all covered in powder, foot powder, baby powder, whatever I had up in there. Yeah, that little motherfucker.
Yeah, my son is currently stationed at Marine Corps Air Station Bumfuck in South Carolina.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's a air crew crash and rescue firefighter. He actually just made corporal, and so still walking off that blood stripe, I tell you.
Really? Damn. LD's is a former firefighter himself.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was with the volunteer department here in my little town for a short time, but that didn't
210
stuff.
That's a hardcore job right there, man. And hey, more respect.
Yeah. Well, when the boy was in basic there in San Diego, I sent him a birthday card, a half birthday card, because it was 6 months past his birthday, and on the fucking envelope I put "Happy half birthday, baby boy." And then he opened up the card, and there was probably 3 ounces of very, very fine blue glitter that went.
Huh?
And in the card, I said, "Well, now we're even for all the shit you didn't think I know about. As soon as you graduate, we're back square one, brothers in arms, and everything's done."
Breathe,
After he got to
motherfucker.
go get the exercise so that he could earn his half birthday card.
Damn.
Oh my God, that poor kid.
I'm still thinking about all the fucking glitter that had to have gone everywhere and how long it must have taken to get rid of all of it. Oh my God.
1 minute.
That fine ass glitter spreads like a fucking fart in an elevator, man. Oh my God. There
glitter,
was like
glitter is like
fucking
glitter is the crafting VD. It is. It's the crafting VD. It doesn't go away once it comes around.
Yeah.
Raver scabies.
Apparently, the one of the, I believe it was a gunnery sergeant, the senior drill
Killer,
instructor,
welcome.
made him open his car,
seconds.
and I got a little bit of glitter on his uniform.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
There was some smokings going on that night.
Yes, sir, there was.
Well, do you have any war stories for us?
Well, we're coming up to a commercial here. Let's hold the war stories.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll keep it going, Chris, if you want to stick around. But if we got a war story, we'll save it for when we come back.
Get Smashed Radio 1 and now 10.
And there we are. We're back. We're live again.
Oh, we were.
Right, we are back. We are back.
Yeah, we were already in commercial break, brother.
We're on commercial.
Yeah,
So yeah,
we
now
just kept
it's
going.
time for the,
It's all
for the
good.
war
Now
stories.
it's time for the war stories. I want to hear some fucking crazy stories from your time in the military.
Yeah, from somebody who's, I'm guessing somebody's ass was in shit as a corpsman.
There has been some times I've seen some things. There's the more fun was things like a Westpac cruise where we were in Thailand, and there was an ensign. It was his first cruise, and we could tell this was not a passable lady boy. You know, I think they call him Katoy there. We tried to warn him, sir, that's a chick with a dick, and he'd had enough to drink that he was listening to these fucking enlisted assholes that don't know shit. By God, he's got himself a gold bar on his collar. He knows everything. He's a bad motherfucker.
Fucking, oh my goodness.
This fucking kid splits with this fucking lady boy. Comes back about 15 minutes later, pissed off, talk, won't look nobody in the eye, won't nothing. You don't even have to ask what happened. You can make your own assumptions. That's what we had to do because he wouldn't fucking say shit.
He wouldn't say shit. The butter bar went off with a Ray and came.
Came back quiet as hell.
He was pissed off and like, hey, how you doing, sir? Fuck off.
And I've heard more than one story like that, but they weren't all butter bars. Some of them were like guys that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
That found themselves in the back seat of a car with a girl that had a pair.
It's kind of like when you go to a buffet and you think you're going to be getting into the crab rangoon, and then all of a sudden, like it's not the right thing in your mouth, and it's too late, and you shut it out on the floor and run out.
Look, I'm not knocking people's way of life, but
be honest about it up front.
Let a motherfucker know.
Yeah, exactly. Warn me if you're about to put a dick in my face. I'd kind of like to know.
Hey, you know what? Warn me ahead of time. If they're hot enough, I still might do it.
If there's going to be another pair of testicles involved, I need to know about that first.
Exactly. And I want a discount because, like, it's not like you can talk to her manager and like, excuse me, there was a mix-up here. You're kind of fucked. So either way, you're out your $20 no matter what. But it's shocking when you're like, well, fuck, that was not how I expected this to go.
Did you get the rub down at least? You spent your $20.
Bucks in Pattaya.
Shoulders or something.
That's a weekend with, like, technically legal.
Damn. That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot to them, I guess.
Most of my military stories are boring.
Not neither people, they're not. They are.
Yeah.
Wait, you?
No, I'm talking about the listeners. Huh?
Well, I was wondering about that because I did grow up all over the fucking world with my dad. My dad was in the military. That's one of the reasons I'm in the military. Trust me, it was on my list, and I thought about it seriously for a while, and then decided that I think I've had my fill of military life. Thanks, Dad.
Man, if they would have either washed you out or someplace,
I would have ended up in. If they would have put me in the shit, I would have ended up in fucking Guantanamo, man.
No,
they would have stuck me in there with the terrorists because I would have been doing some bad things to people.
They would have either washed you out or trained you very well. Let's just say that.
Think so?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have washed out. I'll never give up.
You'd been one of those special motherfuckers that go to Black Ops school.
That'd be fun. I think I'd be totally okay with that too.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe
it's a good thing that you didn't go down that you didn't go that way because you would have killed a lot of motherfuckers.
And with a smile on my face, probably. Clutch, welcome to the broadcast. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I wouldn't even ask. I wouldn't care.
But when they tell you what to do, you fucking do it. Because you want to keep your job.
I probably would have been career.
Go back home to your shit ass little town where there's nothing going on but working at the fucking paper mill for minimum wage and hopefully not getting your leg ripped off by
some
sort of machine
with no benefits.
They're saying I'd make a good sapper.
You do what you're supposed to do, or we will fuck you up and kick you out, and your DD-214 will say some bad things. And then you won't even get the shitty service you get from the VA. Chris, do you deal with the VA, man?
Man, my last interaction with the VA became my last for a reason. And that's been close to 15 years ago. I hurt my knee real bad, and they wanted to amputate my leg from just above the knee.
What's up, Zubat?
Jesus.
And, for the pre-op, I met with the orthopedic surgeon who, I think he was a lieutenant commander or commander at the time, and he was in the reserves. And in the civilian world, he was an orthopedic surgeon. And he looks at it, why would they cut this off? You just need physical therapy, man.
Oh shit.
I'm good.
That's bad. That's a terrible story.
Imagine that. And yeah, I got both my legs.
I made the mistake letting them cut on me, man. It did not work out really well the first time. The second time it worked out much better. They fixed all the fuck ups they did the first time, thankfully.
Well, when they took out all 6 of my wisdom teeth, and yes, 6, I had 4 on the top and 2 on the bottom because, freak. And I could not open my jaw correctly, like far enough for like 3 months because they tore those muscles in the side of my jaw so bad. They just basically cranked my mouth open to put a giant hand or some balls in.
Wow. Who knows what they put in your mouth?
Oh, I'm telling you, at least the laughing gas was enough, but I didn't know shit. So, yeah, it was bad, dude. Like seriously, the farthest I get my mouth open, I could probably like put a finger between my teeth.
I'm so glad that I got insurance and got my spinal fusion shit done out in the real world with a real surgeon, because I will never let the VA cut on me ever again.
Why not? What happened? What was so bad about them doing?
Man, that first time that with the hernia surgery, the first time I had this horrible swelling and seepage for weeks. It was bad. I mean, I was swole the fuck up. It was not normal. I didn't have an infection or anything as I did ever, but the swelling and the seepage was bad. Bleeding, oh fuck! I went to the emergency room a couple times because shit was just straight out bleeding, and I couldn't get it to stop. They really fucked me up. And when the cut healed, the swelling went down, the pain never went away, man. For months and months and months, it was horrible just walking. Thankfully, some shit went wrong and it popped open. When I went to go get it fixed again, and there was a better surgeon there, and they hooked me up and they fixed it much better. Now it can handle almost everything. Like when we laugh sometimes so hard, I'm like, yeah, we're testing the mesh tonight, because I'm laughing my ass off. Now I can't use all my strength anymore, but I can laugh and holler all I want. It works out pretty good.
Well, you're fucking old, dude.
Yeah,
I can't use all my strength either.
Yes.
Yeah, my hernia surgery went totally better than that, but I had a civilian doctor at Newton Medical Center in Newton, Kansas. The doctor was, a wonderful guy, and I woke up and I have like a 5-inch long scar on my belly button anymore, but that's cool. Mine, it tore like 2 inches down. You know how that muscle wall forms a seam right down the middle? And it tore about 2 inches there, and then it hooked to right, and it went at a diagonal and tore like another 2.5 inches across the muscle wall.
So what I hear you guys saying is penis enlargement surgery.
And fortunately, my shitty
what penis enlargement surgery?
What I hear
hold
on. What I hear you saying is penis enlargement surgery from the VA is completely out of the question.
Well,
absolutely, because they'll do is
they'll
take your off and throw it on somebody else's, and they'll still get it wrong. And I'm like, hey, I ordered the black one. What the fuck? They're like, ma'am, calm down.
You end up with the Asian one.
No, you end up a female.
No, you end up with a vagina.
No, I'm so glad that I found a spinal surgeon to do my spinal fusion. Man, there's no fucking way. Oh my God, there's no way. No way. Because they were such dicks about getting me pain medication and everything. I had to keep going up there and going to the ER trying to get pain meds. Man, fuck that shit. When I had my civilian surgeon, all I had to do was send him a text or an email. Hey doc, I'm hurting. Can you hook me up? And he'll fucking send me he'll mail it to me. I don't even have to go to the doctor's office over in Dallas. Motherfucker, mail it to me. I'll take it to the drugstore, get it shit filled, no problems.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
But I'm good now. I'm man.
You can hear me now.
That
LD.
Spinal surgery. I'm feeling.
Yep.
It's not what he promised. What the surgeon said was 90% of his patients get 90% of their pain relieved. 90%.
Nick, I'm listening to the caffeine.
I got relieved maybe 65, 70%, but that's still very happy about it, and I'm alive today because of it. Thank goodness. Yeehaw.
Yep.
So
it's like taking 65% of a piss. You still got a piss, but not nearly as bad.
Well, I take a pill for that too, brother, but that's a whole other story.
I took some of those for a while. I had to take some Flomax for a little bit. I went through a spell. I passed like 7 kidney stones in a year.
Ooh-wee.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, no fucking around, dude. Shit was awful.
None for me, thanks.
Dude, figure out what you're eating that you shouldn't be eating and stop eating it.
It's just like this shit's been happening to you your whole life, hasn't it?
Me?
Yeah, it's been some kind of actual condition.
Man, okay, so it really didn't start until my 30s. And, you know, I developed a kidney stone, and it got stuck in the uterus, and they went in to do a kidney stone extraction. I had that one surgically removed. It was only a 4-millimeter stone, but it was fucking stuck. The uterus is not a a big tube.
No, it didn't.
You know,
No.
it looks like, you know,
it transfers fluid. It's not very big at all.
Yeah, the uterus is like trying to stuff a grape through a straw.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's about what it was like. Anyway, they went in and extracted the 4-millimeter stone, and then they said, "Hey, you've got more kidney stones in each kidney, so expect it." So I expected it, and nothing happened. Years go by, nothing. And then one day, out of the blue, I feel that pain again. I'm like, "Fuck! I know what this is. It's a kidney stone. I know I've got another kidney stone." So I go into why it fucking sucked. I go into the ER and they're like, "Oh, you have a 6-millimeter stone." And I'm like, "Fuck, please. I don't want to do the extraction again. I promise you, I don't want to do it. It's horrible, dude. It's rough. They put a camera the size of your fucking pinky up your dick. And
you know that they have other ways of getting rid of those, like those sound wave.
Yeah, I was not a
shit.
candidate. I was not a candidate. I was at a top of the line fucking hospital. I was not a candidate, dude.
Why?
Just the type of stones that I create don't work that way. There's a couple different types of stones.
Put some Sonics on that shit.
Well, I started drinking a lot more water after that, but I still drank Coke. So I knew I had other kidney stones. And
just this morning, one of my dispatchers was talking about how she thinks she has a kidney stone going. So I looked it up real quick, and I'm like, all right, you're going to drink, 8 ounces of lemon juice twice a day, preferably on an empty stomach.
Yep.
Just cowgirl up, slug it down, make it happen. And the citric acid helps dissolve all the, it dissolves all the calcium deposits that create the stone. And the first thing it does is it dissolves the little barbs that make it stick and make it hurt. So then you're pissing blood and hurting and all that. So that's probably something to look into real quick is drinking plenty of lemon juice.
I am well versed in that.
How many ounces?
8 ounces.
Oh my goodness.
It's not as hard. You can okay. You don't have to drink straight lemon juice. You can mix it with water so that you're having like lemon water. It's not as bad. Lemonade. You can put sugar in there and have a lemonade.
Cool, refreshing drink.
You can do it that way, and that's how I did it. Because I'm not going to sit.
Remember that from when the Eddie Murphy Raw with talking about Elvis singing all his lines. Elvis, what's lemonade? Lemonade. That cool refreshing drink.
Yeah, kidney stones ain't no joke, man. I keep one. I've got 2 of them that I kept. Both of them are 6-millimeter. And
what do they taste like?
I don't know. I never tasted it, but I was thinking about making like some earrings out of it, like getting a gold dip and putting a fucking like a little stem on there so my wife can wear them as earrings. But she won't. She's not going to do it. I want her to, but she won't. My kidney stones.
You should turn into some kind of jewelry for yourself.
What the fuck am I going to wear? Made of a 6-millimeter
a necklace?
Nose ring.
What you can do is you go out and get yourself a Prince Albert and you go with the horseshoe ring and you turn the kidney stones into the 2 beads on the horseshoe.
I'm not going to do a Prince Albert.
We talked about
Prince Alberts.
That shit is fucking crazy. I don't understand why anybody would want to do that to themselves, to their genitals. I don't. Oh my goodness.
Do I know how to join Discord on mobile?
Mine's a 4-gauge, and my current ring
should be the
is
same.
Black chrome, and it looks cool. The reasons for it, there's several actual reasons for it. First off, I was young and it sounded cool.
Aren't you taking a serious chance with that shit?
Not really. Not if you if you go to some fucking tweaker in a back alley to stab your dick, that's probably not a good plan. If you go to like a reputable shop that does tattoos and piercings, you got a pretty good chance there. But yeah, the needle just like wiggles right down into your urethra, right into the end of your dick, and it goes a certain distance, and then suddenly he says count to 3, and on 2 he goes bam and pops it out the bottom.
Oh man, I don't know.
I've had a camera the size of my pinky up my dick. I'm not piercing my dick. That shit hurts.
Dude,
it's awesome. Things.
I never lose my keys. It's fucking great.
I don't never lose your keys.
I did learn early on. You do not put
You keep that shit attached to your cock ring.
Loaded thing.
Oh shit!
It's like I hit a bump in my Bronco and the keys popped out and bam, right in the ball. Like I'm fucking.
He's not. He doesn't just have him on a chain. He's got him on a retractable chain.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, the best reason for it. I mean, yeah, it adds an extra tickle to your dick while you're fucking or while you're jerking off.
Man,
downside.
I don't think I need an extra tickle, man. I really don't.
No, I'm good.
I really don't think so.
You know, it's also cool that if, you know, in conversation, I casually happen to
I bet. This is fun talking about this shit.
You know, you got like 6 women in front of you and you casually mention, well, yeah, mine's pierced, you know, and you kind of give them a little detail. And you watch the looks on their face. And the first reaction is always, oh, my God. The second one is, I wonder what that would feel like. And of those 6 women, at least one has to know.
And the ones that don't know want to know.
Yeah.
You know, the only question I have.
My ex-wife once described it as like, you know, it's like putting a little salt and pepper on your mashed potatoes. It doesn't change the meal, but it definitely adds a little spice.
Huh.
Interesting.
It adds a little something. Now,
So-
a major downside is if you're camping or, you know, as I like to call it, getting shit-faced outside, and you go over and you take a piss on a tree, you got to remember that you have 2 perpendicular streams of piss coming out of the end of your dick.
That's what I was getting to.
Accordingly, or you will hose down your legs.
Yeah, that
I was going to ask about that.
That seems inconvenient.
That's one of the few inconveniences. And, you know, if you, like, you don't get a good shake on it or you take one little square of toilet paper and kind of dab the couple drips off, you got, instead of one drip in your pants, now
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm really down with that. But, you know, hey, more power to you, brother. More power to you.
You should see people's faces when, like, you know, they're having an argument in the car and you just walk up, whip out your dick and start slapping the window.
Yeah.
It stops the argument.
I kind of want to see that happen.
I can imagine that will stop everything to a screeching fucking halt.
With or without it, you whip your dick out and start slapping somebody's windshield with it, they're going to stop what they're doing, period.
And you're mushroom stamping their fucking windshield and they're like, oh, not my new Kia. I would never slap my dick on a Kia. I'm better than that.
No, you need to find those little silly little smart cars. Those things make me giggle every time I see them on the road. How about you, Chris? Smart cars.
There's a smart car in Wichita that I actually do like. The rest of them I kind of giggle at, and I try to, you know, give them a wide berth when I pass so I don't, you know, blow them off the road. But there's one in Wichita that I like because it has a 200 horsepower Suzuki Hayabusa motor in it. And the motherfucker will run 7.
Whoa.
It's badass, dude. I have watched the smart car pull a fucking wheelie on Broadway in Park City, Kansas.
I actually saw. I think I've seen a smart car with a Hayabusa in it on a track doing drag racing.
Holy shit, that sounds pretty wild. But I'm talking about the regular ones in general. And you see them, they're just so silly.
They're adorable. They remind me of those little impotent cars in France that, like, everybody over there drives these tiny little cars because gas is like fucking $12 a gallon or some shit.
Yeah, those little 3-wheel cars and shit, the little Robins and stuff.
Yeah, like they get in those, and you know, in a car like that, you just feel emasculated. So you have to drive like Mario Andretti just to make up for it.
Well,
welcome, killer.
It's okay if everybody's driving those kind of cars, but in America, hell no. There's too many trucks on the road. I would not. No fucking way. I would rather ride a motorcycle on the highway.
That's
my
bold.
little C-Class Mercedes is a fucking small ass car for being on the highway next to like an F-250 Super Duty.
Bro, a motorcycle is more maneuverable than a smart car. Fuck those guys. They are stupid. Sorry. They're fucking stupid.
How's it going, Elliot?
For driving a smart car on the highway or the freeway. All those trucks out there, all these big vehicles, hell no.
Actually, I'd take a smart car over a Prius any day.
You better have some giddy up, some zip. You better have a Hayabusa in that motherfucker. I'd rather have a bike.
You can rent those smart cars by the minute here in Seattle.
Because you ride too, Chris. You know what I'm talking about. You need to be able to have that power, get in between and around and away from things real quick.
That's why all my stuff has big power. I like to be able to get out of trouble real quick with just a twist of the wrist.
That's how my grandfather went out on two wheels.
That would be my choice if I could. You know, if they said you got terminal cancer, you got a month to live, a week, I'm going on one last ride. You know.
Yeah, I think Pop's probably be doing some shit like that pretty soon himself. Yeah, my stepdad went out. I think he was taken out. I think he was actually taken out by a shitty trucker.
Damn.
Running off the road, and the guy kept on going. Apparently, that's what witnesses supposedly said. I wasn't there.
There are some fucking truckers on the road that think they own the motherfucker.
Hey, how about some of those special truckers out there? What were you guys? I see you posting memes about the guys who drive Swift trucks.
Yeah. Swift has a bad reputation just because, you see, Swift has like 12,000 trucks, okay? 90% of their drivers are in their first year of driving, and something like 60% of their drivers are in their first 6 months.
So is Swift involved with the schools or something?
Swift has their own schools. Excuse me. They have their own schools. They pump out massive amounts of very low-paid drivers with very minimal training. The company itself makes a shitload of money, but the drivers are paid very poorly, and they have to pay them back for their schooling. And on top of that, most of them qualify for this program where the government gives you like $7,800 to train somebody into a new career field, you know, someone who's out of work, et cetera. So they get these major, you know, subsidies and tax breaks and stuff. So they're coming out ahead all the way around. And these training companies, there's a lot of them. There's Swift, Werner, Stevens out of Dallas. You see a lot of their trucks. Problem with Swift, they have so many drivers that even 5% of them being fuck ups is a lot of fuck ups. Problem is, it's not just 5%, it's like 20% of them are total fuck ups. Now, a few years back, Swift had a major legal snafu where it was discovered that they had a bunch of drivers who were illegal immigrants that all had the same driver's license. They never actually took a test. They never officially got legally licensed, etc. And Swift was just breaking the law completely. And one of these illegal drivers killed a family in Missouri. And it was really, really messy. There was millions and millions of dollars in fines and millions of dollars paid out to the family.
Wow.
Killed like 8 people or 10 people. It was really bad.
Damn.
And this dude was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala, no license whatsoever, but he had a piece of plastic with a picture on it that you know, Jose Gutierrez or whatever his name was. And there were like 10 other guys with that exact same driver's license.
Those are the guys who scare me. These motherfuckers coming across the border who aren't licensed. They barely know how to drive the vehicle. They're fucking killing people every day.
Oh yeah, and it's spooky as shit, especially down where y'all are at. You know, they don't tend to make it up here too much, but down there, and you know, hell, when I'd go down to like Brownsville or Laredo or you know Taco Town, it's insane how many of these the Mexican trucks, and by Mexican I mean from the country of Mexico, and they're coming across with these rattle trap buckets of shit that, you know, how in the hell are you driving on not nearly enough tires and half your brakes work? You know, but
Chris,
there's nothing that regulates that. Like, there's not any kind of inspection the trucks need to go through.
Only on American companies.
Interesting.
If they pass very basic inspection when they cross the border, they're wide open. but they don't inspect the brakes. They might look at the tires. They look at they're taking a quick glance around, but they're not inspecting everything they're supposed to be inspecting. You don't know how well their hydraulics are working, right, Chris?
Exactly. They can't do a full inspection because you've got 1,000 trucks crossing this point today, and you've got 4 inspectors.
Those guys can go thousands of miles before their problems really become evident and they hurt somebody.
Exactly. And those trucks are only supposed to go a certain distance. After NAFTA, it got a little bit bigger, but they're only supposed to go I want to say it's like a 10-mile buffer zone to go into a shipper on the American side and then back out. Now, what a lot of them is they for having their equipment being affected, etc. Excuse me. There's a lot of international or transnational docking where they, let's just use Swift.
I don't think I've ever watched a transnational docking video.
I did once, and dude, I came so fucking hard you don't even know.
Shame.
But yeah, what they'll do is the American truck comes down to a building and they unload, and then on the other side of the building, the Mexican truck will load that stuff back up and take it, a quarter mile to the crossing and off into Mexico, or vice versa.
Chris, do you ever make it down to Tejas?
I used to do it a lot, and these days, I think I go as far south as, say, Oklahoma City.
Okay.
That's pretty fucking close.
Chris, something's coming up in Oklahoma City that I'm thinking about coming to. Maybe we can do a meetup.
That's quite possible.
Something coming up in Oklahoma soon. It's not the biggest con festival that there is, but it is a con festival for the Big Lebowski coming up in OKC very soon.
Dude, I am a priest, okay? I am a registered priest of the nudist religion.
Okay, so are you aware of this event that's coming up?
As you are telling me, I am becoming aware.
You didn't know about it?
No, I've been working a lot and masturbating a lot. So
okay, well, I'm scrolling and I'm trying to find the information, or I may have to share with you offline if I can't find the fucking info. But there's an event coming up very soon that is a Lebowski event, and we could do something. We could do a live broadcast.
Do it.
Yeah. Now there are times that I go down to Dallas on my motorcycle. I'll just jump on my Indian and haul ass down to Dallas just so I can go to In-N-Out, because that's one thing I do miss from when I lived in California.
Fucking In-N-Out.
Straight up, fucking 5 hours on a fucking Chieftain hauling ass.
In-N-Out is awful.
In-N-Out is not that bad.
It's not that great, is what you meant to say.
In-N-Out is a wonderful thing when you haven't had it in a long time. It's kind of like pussy or air, It's like, I haven't had this in way too long. I need it.
It's not Whataburger, but it's okay.
Dude, Whataburger is amazing when you're like fucking 14 Lone Stars deep and it's like 2 a.m. and one of your buddies is like, fuck it, I'll drive. And you show up.
I have done so many of those runs. I'll be like, hey, taquitos. Let's go.
Dude, Jack in the Box, the fucking cat food tacos, Jack in the Box.
Are you serious? You like those fucking tacos? I never understood the appeal of deep fried tacos.
If I'm fucked up, then they can be pretty tasty. Otherwise, there's I'm not going to say it's a craving so much as I forgot how shitty they were from the last time. So I got them again, and I still ate them, but I didn't necessarily enjoy them.
I can imagine that.
Hell yeah.
Apparently,
the other thing, which
I can't find any fucking information on this Lebowski Fest, but I'm gonna find it and I will send it to you so you know. And I'll see if I can drag Nick up. I don't know how far I can get Nick. Could I drag you all the way to Oklahoma, you think, homie?
You want me to go back to the place where I spent time in the penitentiary?
Is that how we feel about Oklahoma?
Yes.
Well, see,
Dude,
there's the answer there.
Back to Texas.
There's the fucking answer there.
You know, my favorite part about Oklahoma is when you get to mile marker 235 on I-35 northbound, and you cross under that bridge, and it says "Welcome to Kansas," and you put your drink back down in the cup holder, and the road's got so much fucking better. Holy shit, dude! Oklahoma highways are so shitty. They'll make the fucking radio skip, dude. They'll fuck an MP3.
I don't think I've ever been to Kansas.
It's wide open, but it has nice roads, and the people are lovely. Best way to describe Kansas. Like, everybody's nice, and it's kind of weird.
It seems nice. Maybe I drove through it, you know, seeing wheat fields and shit.
Probably.
Tumbleweeds.
No, that's in Nevada.
Tumbleweeds.
And
no,
that's Nevada,
Caroline,
Arizona,
welcome to the broadcast. No, that's East Texas.
New Mexico, West Texas.
Kind of a desert.
Or yeah, West Texas, not East Texas. Jeez.
Did you know tumbleweeds are from Russia, by the way?
They're not native?
They're not.
Why would those bastards bring that to us?
I'm telling you. At least they gave us vodka, so get that.
It was an accident, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. That's what they want you to believe.
One time years ago, I was on a Yamaha FZR 1000 sport bike. I'm doing like 100, 110. And
depression or anxiety. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, with these substances, what they use for the therapy is you go in there saying, okay, I'm not going in there to see something. I'm going in there to see myself. I'm going in there to find what my problem is. And with the therapy, what they do is they help you work through it. It's a very intense therapy. And not every session has a psychedelic with it. It's only several of them. And sometimes you get a placebo.
That's interesting. So yeah, it's very, very low dose. Not enough to hallucinate. I don't think.
See, I would be interested in the research or the therapy, but I'm disqualified because
a threshold dose would be like 20 mics. That's not even enough to fucking see good visuals.
I'm disqualified because of my recreational use in the past.
Yeah. 60 mics is a typical low quality blotter. I've taken 1,000 mics before, which is considered a fucking mega ultra dose. I'm never gonna do a psychedelic again after that. That was just fucking out of control.
Are you sure?
I will never touch a psychedelic.
Sure, Nick?
Have you ever taken that much LSD at once?
I have.
To where you
I've
can't
never
move.
That much, no.
Okay, 1,000 mics, way beyond. Who am I talking to? Oh shit. Shh. So yeah,
I said that off microphone. I'm like,
sort of.
It was sort of off microphone.
That was a gang sign of. I'm trying to figure out what this line is here. This dark line right there.
It's just a line. There is no line. You cease to exist from that point.
See, the line's gone now.
Yeah, somebody did the line.
Yeah. Where's LD's?
I could have snorted the line if it had been white and powdery.
See.
So 1,000 mics,
most
1,000 mics of LSD, most people will never come anywhere close to that.
I don't know that I'd want to.
Yeah, exactly.
That dose,
I'm leery.
like this is that is the dose for shamans. Okay. This is the dose that.
Nick, give us an equal. What was that? What would that be like? A 5, like a 5 stamp, like 5 hits or more. 10.
A low quality hit is like 60 mics. If you get a good fucking hit, it's like 110 mics. A really good is 150 mics. So I'm not sure what I took, like what the micrograms on the blotter paper was, but I took it was a triple dip. And I took somewhere it was 3 solid hits, and I might have dosed after I was already tripping again. And
Do you voluntarily do
how
this?
old were you?
22, 21.
Okay.
No, I wasn't even 21 yet.
This explains a lot of things.
Does it?
Yeah, so I was going to say, because the question is, did you do this willingly, or did someone go, here, eat this?
No,
We'll
I
come
did
back
it.
to
I
that
did
out.
it. I did this willingly.
This explains a lot of
So
things.
literally, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that much LSD will fucking floor you. You're not ready for that experience
I
because
really
you literally,
I really don't want to leave this conversation, but I have to pee.
you can't move anymore. You can't get up. You can't. You have no motor function. You have no
Nice.
motor function. You have no. You can't see anything because there's too much fucking light going in. Your eyes are way too dilated.
Then why
You
did
can't-
you do it?
Because I had done LSD 150 times before that, and I wanted to know what
the dragon.
I wanted to know-
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
wanted-
do this.
I wanted to know what the next level was. I wanted to experience next level, and next level was a big eye opener for me because I set psychedelics down and never fucking touched them again.
What?
Um,
Bad experience, I would be.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That kind of dose is the kind of dose where you want to call 911 because you think you're fucking dying,
Yeah.
I believe
even
it.
though you're not gonna die. It's just intense.
Well, don't say that because somebody might die.
Yeah, it's kind of like congratulations, you just felt what reincarnation feels like at once. for every lifetime.
There are people who have taken 1,500 mics, and that high is like, it could be psychologically dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
God, what was it? There's well, I was doing my
1,000
research.
is probably dangerous. You know?
Yeah.
Your
There was
mind at that dose as a whole is infinitely connected with itself and your environment.
Mm.
Like
This is too much.
everything becomes one.
No.
It's intense, dude, and it's scary. Mr. Peen, welcome to the broadcast.
Great segue. No, there's one shaman I've been following that I've been doing some research on, and with mushrooms, what's considered a heroic dose is about 5 dried grams. You know, and people are like really scared of like doing this 5 grams, like, oh, is it going to be okay? And this shaman pops up and goes, oh yeah, I regularly do like 42 dried grams. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mm-mm.
It's like the rest of us are worried about falling off the edge of the world. This guy's surfing the body electric on a Saturday. What the fuck, man? I mean, it was.
I don't get it.
Like, why would you do that? And he's
I
like
don't
going,
know.
I've seen the Terrence McKenna's machine. I was like, you've seen everything, guy.
Yeah.
Come back.
That's
Take a break.
what I'm saying. 1,000 mics you can't even see. Like if you really legitimately thought you were dying and tried to make a phone call, you wouldn't be able to read the fucking numbers.
Are you still trying to comprehend? The
I'm trying. I'm having a hard time describing it. I'm not going to
No, you're
recommend.
doing a good job.
I'm
I
not
get
going
it.
to recommend that you experience it, but if you want to know what it's like, be my
No.
guest. It's not
No.
fun. It's not comfortable,
No.
and it is a fucking nightmare. Everything is psychologically damaging at that point. I'm telling you, it fucks
I'll
with
do
you
that
bad.
when I become a
I don't want to do that. No thanks.
Anyway, that was the last time I touched a psychedelic. It's been around many, many times since, and I won't fuck with it. Actually, I even put down pot for a decade because of it. I didn't do anything.
Wow.
Just for fun, man.
I smoked a joint the next day after that. After I would come down off that trip and slept, I got up, smoked a joint, and it was like everything happened all over again. Like I was having hardcore anxiety, bad, and so I put down pot for a good decade.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not going to recommend taking mass quantities of fucking psychedelics. It's not safe.
No.
Mass quantities, no. You got to limit things. You really got to space things out. You need
Well, I mean, it's
your
also
brain
kinda like,
needs
you know,
time to
doing bench
recover.
press. You know, you don't bench press 200 pounds your first time out. You know, you try the bar a little bit, then you start adding weight to
Well,
it.
that was not my
Nick-
first time out. I had tripped
Nick,
100,
you know,
more than 100 times
I-
before that.
I enjoy LSD, but there's one mind bending substance that I will never fuck with again.
What's that?
It's called salvia.
Oh, salvia
Oh,
is
God. Yeah.
Okay.
I had some 10x, some 20x salvia.
salvia's
Oh
on a
my
whole other
goodness.
level of fuck that shit.
Man,
Yeah,
you
one of my
wanna talk about-
friends-
you want to talk about going to another dimension and being something else for an
Nope.
entire lifetime in 15 minutes and come back and you're like, what the fuck was that? I was just someplace else and I had lived an entire lifetime and I was this.
When I was introduced to salvia, it was loaded in a weed pipe, and I thought I was going to get weed high.
Oh, goodness.
And it was a dude, man.
Okay.
No,
Salvia just adds something to weed, but if you just do salvia by itself, it's not fun. It's bad. It's just fucking scary.
For 10 minutes, you're completely out of control.
You're completely in another dimension, and you're something else. You become something else.
When last time I tried salvia, I just ended up sitting on the couch and my temperature got raised. I was sweating profusely, and it felt like the entire world was in this. It was like my vibration, the world's vibration, were completely off. So everything was just
now,
just kind of laying there going, "What the fuck?" You know.
If you had marijuana first and then smoked salvia, completely different experience.
Yeah, it was well,
it's a bit more pleasant.
No, it wasn't.
For me, it was. It's much more pleasant. But if you just do salvia by itself, whoa, it's bad. No.
Well,
it shows you bad things. It doesn't show you things you want to see. My very first salvia trip, I was a box. And people were like coming along and opening me up and putting things in me and taking things out. And it wasn't just like regular people. Everybody in this world, it was like it was all drawn like in Flintstones, but it was in black and white.
Okay.
It was weird, man. It was fucking really weird. And a buddy of mine who was doing it with me, he said he dreamt that he was a grain of sand in in like a whirlpool, just kind of just going down, and eventually it fell down to the bottom of the whirlpool. Bad shit, man. The very worst trip I ever had was salvia, and that's why I say don't fuck with stimulants and psychedelics at the same time. Because I was coming down off stimulant, I thought I was done. I thought I was out of my system, but I was wrong. And then I did a psychedelic. Oh, it was the scariest fucking time.
Well,
I fell out of my bed. I fell out of my bed screaming. It was fucking the scariest thing I ever experienced in my entire life.
Webb, I have a video for you, Webb. I want to show this to you. Let's see if you recognize this guy.
I recognize that guy.
You do recognize that guy?
I recognize that guy. Who?
This is his ADX salvia trip. This is Pete. You know Pete.
Yes, I know Pete.
Okay, you ready for this?
This is Sneaky Pete from down the street.
This is Sneaky Pete from down the street. This is his ADX salvia trip.
You just echoed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that was.
Well, I thought there was audio with it, so I was trying to.
Somebody on the call is not using headphones.
No, I was trying to listen to the playback.
Yeah, just listen.
I've seen this before.
One hit.
Yeah.
How you feel?
He's another dimension right now.
That fits so well with the video right now. That echo.
I'm telling you, he's someplace else. You can't communicate with him.
What do you see, Wayne? What's going on?
What's up, Bright Nut?
He's a blade of grass.
No, just listen to him.
Mars
listen to him. He's about to lose his shit.
I know. I've seen it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna kill the audio for a second. There.
No, I'll kill the audio on my end.
Okay.
So the echo goes away.
Sit him down.
Wow, that's not good.
Yeah, he's good.
That's salvia.
This is salvia.
Yeah, no, not interested.
Can you say the alphabet?
Can you say your ABCs?
What's up, Pete?
It can't be good for you.
Oh no.
Here's the trip.
Okay.
Wait, should I hear it? Can I hear it?
He's just not coming back. He's coming back. Coming back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, this stuff makes
I don't know how to do this, dude. How?
He's trying to remember. He's trying to remember to come back to this universe.
Yeah,
Get in the chair.
Yeah.
He's been someplace else, and he has to figure out how to come back.
He's in the middle of it.
You okay, dog? You
You're
okay?
all right, Pete. You're all right.
This is hilarious as fuck.
Don't move.
Yeah, the shit's there. You just can't see it.
You know what's funny is last time I smoked something like that, I didn't get this. The only thing I did was howl at the moon and fucking friend for like an hour.
Oh man, fucking salvia is some badass shit, man. But I don't recommend doing it without weed first.
You watch out, Pete.
Yeah, something to temper it down.
That just looks painful.
It's
But
not.
I think he was drinking too, and that's not a good combo. The drinking's fucking with him too.
It's like those bath salts.
Because Sneaky Pete likes to drink.
How you feel?
Bath salts.
I mean, I know there's nothing there, but it feels like.
No, this shit is natural. Bath salts.
Did you hear him?
Bath salts is man-made.
He said, I know there's nothing there, but it feels like it's all there.
Coming down, what?
Pull your damn pants off. Jesus. Nobody wants to see that.
When you sit there smoking or some bullshit. Did you feel my throat smoking?
Yeah, he is fucked off. He's like he's just trying to come to grips with, I'm back in this universe now. That was some scary shit. I'm so happy to be back here now. Look, he's so happy to be back. He is so fucking happy to be back.
Really fucking hot.
Really heavy, you get this.
And I even thought there was like a little. And it felt like somebody was trying to. I
That's
can't even
messed up.
explain this shit. Just.
It's like you keep following to the right.
Back to drinking them in.
Getting pulled.
Yeah, I was pulled to the right or something like.
Yeah, see,
Man, it was like-
salvia shows you shit you don't want to see.
Yeah, at least it's not spice.
No.
Yeah, it's natural. It's real. It comes from our plant.
It could be worse. I've seen some fucking bath salt videos that crack me the fuck up.
Don't they make people like zombie-ish?
Bath
Dude, they
salts
act
is fucking
crazy.
man-made. That's just man-made.
Yeah.
At least salvia is natural.
So that fake pot, that herbal shit that you can.
Spice, that's man-made too. That's not
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, that stuff. No, just no.
They need to
No.
change the name. That's fucked up. They should not use the name Spice.
Spice.
Because I want some real spice from Dune.
Yeah. Don't
I
do
want the
drugs.
Spice.
Don't.
Don't be drug cocaine.
Yeah. Don't do drugs or you'll look like
Drugs
this
are
guy.
bad. Okay.
What the hell is that?
So fucking do the
It's
tie.
bath salts.
Look at this guy. He just tripping. He's stripping.
Fucking bath salts will fuck you up, man.
I've seen some where they
It's even worse than meth when they go
they
to
just
bath
roll around.
salts.
Yeah, they just roll around on the fucking ground and shit.
It's like what
they
PCP wasn't good
smash
enough
into
for you? What the
vehicles.
fuck?
Yeah, this shit is wild.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'll be the first to admit my drug use is not exactly prolific by any stretch of the imagination. You know, it's mostly because I saw shit like that growing up, and I'm like, no, I don't need to be like that. I'm
Right.
good. You know?
This shit is
Yeah.
bad, kiddies. Bad, bad, bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, I grew up in Southern Oregon, so, you know, meth was like fucking everywhere. It's like everyone's walking around like, I need to get out of this place. I'm like, yeah, and you need to go to fucking rehab, dog. Get the fuck out of here. You know, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, no, it's like, that's the thing that always bothers me. What is it about methamphetamine, speed, crack, all that stuff? You know,
What's
you
the
know, things that
appeal?
make you things that are stimulants, and it's always in small towns where there's nothing to do.
It seems that way, doesn't
Why?
it?
You know, it's like I lived like small towns. I lived in most small towns up till I moved up here to Portland, and everyone's like gacked out of their minds. I'm like, great. So you have absolutely nothing to do at the speed of light. I mean, I understood getting stoned every day because shit. If I could have, I would have. You know, it's like, what you got to do? Nothing for the next 48 hours. Well, fuck, let's get stoned. Fucking all right, cool.
I'm gonna try not to hold it against you that you're in.
Yeah, flounder.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for right here. This battle. Begin.
Oh yeah.
Fight. The Portland Seattle fight.
Portland
versus Seattle.
Who suck. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What did they do this year again?
Oh, here it comes.
What did you do there? You lost in the final.
Yeah, but we made it.
Well, somebody's got to. You got beat by an expansion team that's only been in the league 2 years.
Yeah, who got the championship first?
Well, it doesn't matter. Who got the Cascadia Cup this year? Oh, that would be us. That's right. I forgot to say that.
What's up, Reaper? This is great.
Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Portland needs fans too.
Yeah,
not many, but they need a couple.
Yeah, well, at least we don't whine and complain when our team loses and demand our money back. I mean,
that's right.
Oh, damn.
You know, at least you go. Yeah, okay,
we used to be losers.
We'll get better next year. You guys are like, we want our money back. We didn't win.
I never asked for my money back.
It's like, wow, I had to say, fuck.
Put your headphones on.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
Oh, you can?
It's all good. Yeah. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, although I will say this,
Yes.
in all seriousness, and not to be, and honestly, I'm not trying to be a dick when I say this. I do give my condolences to Siggy's family, man. That guy, as a coach, some great games. So, you know, I mean.
No, he was an amazing coach, and, you know,
yeah,
there were no hard feelings.
No.
He's on my Facebook right now. If you look at my personal Facebook, I put his thing up there when he passed away. It's very sad to hear that. That's a big blow to Major League Soccer.
Yeah, it was
let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all are watching the wrong fucking country. This is what you need to be watching.
I watched.
This is what you need to be watching.
Chelsea.
Oh no! You got to be kidding me.
Today. Did they win or lose today? You don't even know.
Menu?
I watched it. I mean, I've been too busy staring at my screen going, how am I going to get this shit edited right? And then realizing I don't know how to use this fucking program.
Well, Manu didn't play today. Manu played yesterday, and they did win. They did win.
I'm surprised.
Well, what? Why are you surprised? It's like the greatest fucking soccer team on the planet.
Stop.
You're killing me.
I'm a Man U fan, but they suck.
You know what? They've had some bad years.
I'm so fucking glad I took my headphones off during all that shit.
No, you see, the thing is, you can tell when someone's a real fan of a team when they go, yeah, I know they suck. I'm still going to cheer for them.
Yeah, that's what I do with the Sounders. You know, they don't always win.
I will rock. I still rock Man U, win or lose.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to an MLS game?
You know what?
No. Why would I? I don't even care about fucking
go.
American soccer.
You need to go. You need to go.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, they don't have shit. They don't have shit on European fans, dude.
Listen, no, you're right. But it's
European fans are fucking hooligans, man. I don't want who the fuck wants to deal with those
true
people?
TTV. Welcome to the broadcast.
Listen. I'm sure I can my Portland counterpart there can vouch for this. You go to a place where the team is huge, where the fan base is huge, like Seattle, Portland, you know, some of the other ones.
FC Dallas.
It's almost the same. No, the FC Dallas is shit. They don't have a fan base in FC Dallas.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. The 12, you know, little Latino boys that go and watch the game aren't, you know, a fan base.
Oh, you're killing me, man. They sell out every time.
Okay. We're not mentioning the other Northwest team here.
No, we never mentioned the other Northwest team.
Well, they're better than the Sounders. I mean, Whitecaps. I mean, come on.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, well, they're better than Portland.
Yeah, build the bomb fire, put Vancouver on the bottom, put Seattle on top. Yeah.
Think about it this way: when Portland and Seattle play, the place is rocking, regardless if it's in, you know, Portland or if it's in Seattle.
Yeah, it's true. Unfortunately, a lot of times when the games were playing, I had to go to work, and I had to go through downtown, which is where our stadium is. You can hear the fans all over downtown Portland, man, and it's like, okay, we must have scored. All right, cool. What's the score? Okay, cool. Run back to work, try to figure out what's going on. Still hearing them on the bus, So yeah, around here, like here, Seattle, it's major.
It's nuts.
Yeah. My coworker used to hate it because she would come up to me and go, "Is there a Timbers game today?" I'm like, "Why?" Because only thing I see are green people downtown. I'm like, yeah, there's a game. It's like, why can't you people do something else? Like going, well, there's not enough bars anywhere else.
You people, wait. Why can't you people? That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what she said. Because she's like, oh, God, sports ball fans. I'm like, it's our thing, okay? Let us have this one thing.
Yeah. There's
so who do y'all truly think the best MLS team is?
Well, this past year it was Atlanta.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Atlanta United is absolutely America's best at the moment.
Yeah. Only this year.
Do you know what rank the Sounders are this year?
The who?
You just tell me the ranking.
Do I care?
You should. Huh? They're your team.
Yeah. The season's over.
It doesn't matter. They finished in 22nd, just to let you know.
They did not finish in 22nd.
Yes, they fucking did. And Colorado Rapids finished in 23rd. FC Dallas was 10th, I think. I'm just saying.
The Sounders had the best half season in MLS.
They might have, but they still finished second to last.
Oh, the first half did suck. I'm not going to deny that. It seems to be our curse. The first half of the season always sucks.
The problem with FC Dallas, they are an excellent team, but they're not terribly interesting. That's the problem.
Well, that's true. I mean, FC Dallas is got a lot of fire.
They just sold one of their best players. I mean, you can't. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, the problem with
FC Dallas is the team itself is a good team, but the backing that comes from Dallas itself, the area, is not near what it is when you come to the Northwest. I mean, even in Vancouver, they have a huge following. I don't know why. They have a shitty team, but
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they were like 28 for 21 against in the league, which sucks. They've been involved in games with the second fewest goals, which sucks. Dallas is a good team. They're just not interesting. That's the problem.
Right. Well, that seems to be a problem with a lot of sports teams is that like they'll have proficient players. I mean, Grant, you put any player from FC Dallas up against like any amateur team, and you're definitely going to see the difference there. But again, you're talking about is the backing. It doesn't matter how good your team is if you don't have a fan base and you don't have the support.
The fans,
it doesn't matter at that point. You're just doing it.
Yeah. The fans carry the team to the wins, carry the team, into the playoffs, carry them on their back. You can have a great team, but if you don't have the fan base, you don't have any to play for.
Right.
Yeah. And then what's the point at that point?
Right.
DC, I think
but a real fan base watches you while they lose too, and they continue to watch, and they go every year.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter.
I'm a season ticket holder. This is coming up on my third or fourth season. I can't even remember, but
hey, you know what? I think the best part of the fucking Sounders is Clint Dempsey will probably do something.
Yeah.
He would have. This was his last year, but the best part of that team was him. And the reason I say that is because he may do something unintentionally funny.
But he did do that. But he's not the best thing that's on the team.
No, that's literally is the best part of the Sounders is him being funny.
I think Dempsey was trying to gauge if he was going to try to make another World Cup push, but I think he smarted up and said, "No, I'm done."
Yeah, it's over.
I like Clint Dempsey. Don't get me wrong; he was one of my favorite players. But
he is good.
What do you think about What do you think about Wayne Rooney at DC?
See, I like Wayne Rooney. I just don't think I like him at DC.
He's just old.
Yeah, well, that's the Premier League come over here when they get old to try to capture that last bit of glory.
Well, that's what the MLS has been called, has been the retirement league.
Yeah. At some point, though, the MLS is going to grow.
Why is it that Washington, D.C., period, ends up being that, and no matter what kind of sport it is, whether it be soccer, whether it be hockey, baseball, football, they seem to be one of those cities that take all these old guys and try to make a winning team out of them.
Because the president's a shithole.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, no, but
argue with that. Argue with that.
I have no argument because I've been to Washington D.C. I've driven in Beltway fucking.
I hate driving up there.
Traffic, it fucking sucks. It's the worst traffic I've ever driven in, and I've driven all over the United States. I haven't driven in Chicago yet.
No, it's pretty bad.
I've driven in New York City.
Oh shit, it's raining.
I've driven in St. Louis. I've driven in L.A. Driven in Dallas.
You've never driven in Seattle?
City. I've been to Memphis. I've been to Nashville, Tampa Bay. I've been to fucking, like I said, Tampa, Orlando.
Are you just gonna go through all the cities you've been?
Big cities that I've been in where there's shitty traffic. Fuck y'all. I've been to a lot of big cities and none of them have traffic than fucking.
You've never been to Seattle.
DC.
We had the worst traffic up here.
That's right. I've never been to Seattle. But I've been to LA.
It's only because we got too many people and not enough roads for them all.
That's us up here in Seattle. We got huge quickly, and I-5, as you know, is a shit road anyway, and they can't expand it anymore.
No, man, dude, I swear I-5 is cursed. When I was a dispatcher, it wasn't like, oh, I wonder if there's going to be a accident. It's like, I wonder how many and where today. You know,
I commute on a bus from downtown Seattle. It's 37 miles to my house from downtown to Marysville.
Mm-hmm.
And in the afternoons, it usually takes me anywhere from an hour and 45 minutes to 3.5 hours to get home.
Yeah, that sounds about up here in Portland. I refuse to drive in this city because I already have road rage issues anyway. So I figure it'd just be safer for everyone involved if I just take the damn bus with my headphones and a book, so I don't have to deal with the fucking tweakers on 82nd Avenue.
In the UK, can't you just walk, man?
Yeah, pretty much. When I lived in the UK, I just walked everywhere.
Yeah,
or got a train or a bus.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I do that too. I mean, you know, big guy, but you know, I walk a couple miles a day just because why the fuck not? I need to anyways. Everybody's like, oh, why did you walk? It's a mile. I'm like, yeah, it's only a mile, man. I mean, come on.
Right.
I live in a small town, man. It's like everything was walking distance as far as I was concerned.
Right.
You know, the only time I ever take a bus or like a lift home is if I go to the store and go, you know, I bought way too much shit. You know, I don't want to walk this all this home because the back's gonna break on my ass.
Right. So, you're right. You can't really. I mean, you can walk around in London. London's huge, and Manchester is as well.
Mm-hmm.
I drove when I went to both of those places, but I lived in Plymouth. Plymouth is not that big, and I walked just about everywhere I went. And if I needed to go anywhere, like if I went up to Bristol, went up to Liverpool or wherever, or Blackpool, I just took the train up. And
yeah, I was going to ask about that. What is the public transportation out in England like? Or at least
mostly tube. Mostly you take a tube. You take a tube everywhere. You can take a bus.
That's in London only. Once you get outside of London,
then it's all buses and shit.
Yeah, there's trains. They got decent trains. Of course, it costs a fortune now to ride the train anywhere, and they're having problems with some of the privatization of the train systems, where they're no longer on time or on schedule. They cancel trains just without telling me, and it's horrible. But when I was there, it was I didn't have any problem, but that was years ago.
Yeah.
National Rail is horrible now.
Yeah, that's kind of sad because for a long time I was like going, if I live anywhere else other than the United States, I really want to go to England because at least looks like they have their shit together, kinda on the outside.
What?
Wait.
If you want to be an expat, you want to go to fucking England?
I loved it.
I was young and drunk. Okay, so I sobered up like last year. So
what about the Philippines?
Doctor Who.
What about Thailand?
I love Doctor Who.
Yeah. Thailand would be fun, I think, but I don't. To me, I'm like going. I I'm bad enough with English. Trying to learn another language to me is going to be weird. You know, it's like I try. I really try to learn other languages.
Okay.
I just can't.
How about Costa Rica? Because Spanish, it ain't that fucking hard, bro.
Spanish is
No, it's not.
that
I have,
hard.
really
no,
isn't.
I have no desire to go anywhere where the heat is. None.
Dang. That's the other thing. Like my friends, like, dude, you need to come to Hawaii with us. I'm like, what? Do you really like a fat goth?
Oh man,
in a tropic?
I love tropical environments.
I can't, man. It's
Panama,
like people are like
Panama fucking ruined me, man. When I was down there for 3.5 years, it
Welcome
ruined
back,
me
Rambo.
for life. I didn't want to go anywhere where it's cold ever again.
No.
I fucking hate snow. Oh my god, snow and ice. Fuck that shit.
No, I agree with you.
You're
on
like really
snow and
hating
ice.
on it, man.
When I lived out on the East Coast, it was a trip for me because I'm used to the Banana Belt, Oregon weather, where it's nothing but rain, sun, rain more. Yeah. And I moved out to Pennsylvania in the middle of a blizzard. I'm like going, what is all this white stuff? I haven't seen this much white crap piled up since my mom's last child support check. What the fuck is this? And it was, I'll admit, it was kind of cool during Christmas time. It's like, oh, that's kind of neat. I'm like, you can go away now. I got to walk somewhere eventually. Like, no more. But no, yeah.
Man.
I don't miss the snow.
No.
I don't mind the snow. I just don't miss it. And I definitely don't miss the heat. I don't miss the heat of Texas. I don't miss the heat of anything.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing we have over here in the Pacific Northwest, at least we did, was we kind of have really mild weather we really take for granted. Yeah. It's like our biggest complaint here is like, what, rain? Yeah. That's like it up here. I mean, lately it's been getting a lot colder, so we're getting a lot hotter summers. We're getting a lot more snow, a lot more ice storms.
Have you guys had snow yet down there?
Not yet. It's actually been it's pretty warm considering, but January and February is hitting here soon, so I'm waiting for our snowmageddon to hit.
Yeah, they're talking about it maybe this weekend.
We've degenerated into talking about the fucking weather.
Listen, fuck
you. Jesus,
Rev, what's that t-shirt? What's that t-shirt you're wearing there, bro?
That would be Tom Petty, Damn the Torpedoes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom has. I like artists regardless of their genre, and I'm influenced by a lot of people. And Damn the Torpedoes was a tape
I'm a Tom Petty fan, man. And I never realized how much of a fan I was until he was gone. And I'm like, wait a minute. I've been listening to this shit my whole life. I know all these songs. Y'all, they're playing this shit out of it on the radio. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yes, I know all. And then I've heard some of his live shit. I was blown away.
Right. Well, I've been listening to Tom Petty since pretty much day one because of my mom. And not just because she liked Tom Petty, but because she kept playing the Belladonna record by Stevie Nicks with Stop Dragging My Heart Around. I'm like, who's this? And I find, Refugee. And I'm like, oh, this is good. And then I'm younger. I pick up Damn the Torpedoes and I hear, even the losers get lucky sometime. Like, found my theme song.
Who is on the show tonight? Okay, so Heather, back and say what you said. Yep. What? He didn't hear you.
Hey, I'm working on your fuzzy handcuff story.
Who?
Do tell.
He says, hell yeah.
So who's on the show? We got, LD, I think. I'm pretty sure you do. Webb.
What it is.
Our guest right now is GVAF Radio. Give him a follow. He's got a pretty good channel that he started. Give him a listen.
He's a Portland Timbers fan, so maybe not.
Hush, you flounder.
That's
going to be forever.
What's up, Nub?
Oh yeah, of course it is. And then we're gonna have a beer and go, fuck Vancouver. Yeah. So at least we can fight.
Yeah, fuck Vancouver.
Oh shit, 250 hype, y'all. What's up, Nub?
Hey.
So we have to make a decision.
Uh-oh.
Because we are.
Oh, type something in chat, Rev.
We are 4 minutes away from the end of the show.
Rot-row.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to carry it into another hour?
I'm down.
Go 1 extra hour? Or do we just say goodnight and call it a day?
Oh, I will continue to broadcast whether we're on the radio or not.
Is it just you Is it just you picking 80 songs up next?
What does that mean?
It means the 80 suck.
I'm saying who's up next on Radio 1? Is it you just picking 80s songs?
Ben, welcome to the broadcast.
Or is it you got a show scheduled?
What do you do after this?
I'm just asking, bro. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not
Yeah.
making fun of you. It's just
I
funny.
am. I am.
You, Nick.
I can just see you fucking staying up all night selecting shitty 80s music to play on the station.
Shitty 80s music.
Yeah, every song in the 80s was shit. Every song.
No, not every single 80s song. was
Every
shit.
80s song. All
Not
of them.
Everyone
in the 80s that created music,
Nicholas.
except for, hold on. You ready for this? This is where the laugh comes. Except for the Electric Boogaloo. It's the only good
Hey,
song.
Frank Zappa made records in the 80s.
So the Slayer, Metallica, Anthrax.
I know. I'm
Testament.
playing.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, shit. Let's. Yeah, you're gonna play the 80s, man.
No,
I'm Ministry. Every day's Halloween. Just why the fuck not? You know, if you can't listen to Depeche Mode, listen
What's up,
to
Ninja?
Ministry.
What's up,
So,
Ninja?
Make a decision. Somebody.
Yeah, let's go. Another hour. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm down.
Let's be on the radio for another hour. Because we normally keep broadcasting on caffeine anyway for several hours after.
Both. Play bad 80s music and go on.
You want to play bad 80s music?
Oh, shut up, Nick. Oh, God.
Hold on. Let's find the worst songs from the 80s and see if they're in your fucking archives.
So like Wiener's greatest hits or something. Like, what we're talking about here?
Don't hate.
I will.
Wow.
Okay.
How about
cool.
how about
I can deal with that.
how about Hanging Tough?
How about
You got that one?
Remember the Rapping Duke? Play the Rapping Duke.
I got what you need. Yeah.
How about some Milli Vanilli?
Like, let me do my impression.
Milli Vanilli. Yeah, I got that too.
How about that Eddie Murphy song that Eddie Murphy did?
Yeah, I got that one too.
I don't even remember the name of that fucking song.
Aha. You know,
Never gonna
Aha
give you
was,
up.
Party all the time.
Aha was very popular over in Eastern Europe.
But that's because they were the Swedish.
This is the Eddie Murphy song.
Actually,
What about the Beach Boys? They
like
did a song in the 80s.
Croatians and
Yeah, they did Kokomo in the fucking 80s.
Yeah. And what movie was it in?
oh yeah, the Beach Boys, Kokomo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was in
and
Cocktail.
Cocktail. Yes,
Jesus.
that was a great song. Kokomo, come on.
Dude, that is not a great song.
And then they did this. They did the song with the Fat Boys.
How about Olivia Newton-John?
Remember the song with the Fat Boys?
Physical. Let's
I'm gay. What do you think?
physical.
No. Nick. When the Beach Boys did that song with the Fat Boys.
Okay, that was decent. That was decent. Some Paul Simon. You want to hear some Paul Simon, Rambo?
If you be my
What about some-
bodyguard,
what about
I
some
can
Bobby
be your
Brown?
long lost pal.
Eddie Murphy right here.
Wow.
You gotta love it.
Oh, my girl
Jeez.
wants to party all
All right,
the
we gotta
time.
take a break.
Party
If we're
all
gonna
the
do it,
time.
then I'll-
Party.
All right.
Oh, God.
Since Webb is
My girl
obsessed with it.
wants to party all the time.
Oh my God,
Party
you're
all
singing it.
the time.
We'll come back with more of the Get Smashed radio.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's the
Smash Radio.
worst 80s song I like, and I realized I stopped listening to all the bad stuff out of the 80s. Just kind of
The radio
like,
in the
stick with this
80s,
stuff I like.
the radio in the
We'll be back.
80s was so ridiculous. That's why we would turn to shit like Dr. Demento at night.
Oh, yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yes.
So Rev,
Yeah.
we have to give you a disclaimer. So LD has a license to play all of this music
Oh, good.
because of the radio station. We just
Mhm.
wanted you not to get the impression that unless you have a license, you can't.
Oh, yeah. No. no.
Right. You can play about 30 seconds of it, and that's it.
Yeah, I've already run into that on some of the other channels I worked with. I've gotten DCMA strikes already. In fact, doing my podcast was already kind of like, just because I was on the radar, I never got hit by anything, but it was like that close some days.
Damn.
So, like,
Yeah,
all the music I played was always like local guys.
Yeah, Get
Just 'cause-
Smashed. Get Smashed is 100% legit. So
Yeah, so we're technically covered under
we're covered under Get Smashed Radio.
GSRB.
Yeah, I was working on getting my own license for that stuff for a while, but then unemployment hit and no support. So yeah, it's like
LD has put a lot of money into GSRB, and we're very grateful.
Do you have
for
Oh
doing
Sheila?
that.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh Sheila.
Terrible song. It's a terrible song.
Oh Sheila.
How about the You probably have Madonna. So I'm not even gonna ask. I bet you have all
Take these
Madonna.
broken wings, Mister. Come on.
What about everything
What
she
about
wants? What about some
The
Wham?
Reflex by Duran Duran.
I have all the 80s.
Everything
you
from the
want.
80s. All right, I'm gonna try to.
Anything you want.
I'm gonna think really hard for some obscure
Anything
80s.
Paul and Oates,
want.
Man Eater.
I was just about to play that actually.
Oh, here she comes.
I'm
You
gonna
have
play that just because you said that.
you have
That is not obscure.
you have Trio.
Yeah,
Da da da.
Da 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 da.
it's an annoying song, but I have it.
I still want to hear the rapping Duke.
Jefferson Starship.
What about Robin Gallego or how do you pronounce her name? Gallego. Please don't go. I know you have that.
Please don't go.
Yeah, the techno version, I guess.
I love you so. Yeah.
Jefferson Starship. I have an interesting story about Jefferson Starship.
Oh, this ought to be good.
This is good.
Does
When
it involve Grace Slick?
It involves Johnny Barbados, who lived in Ada, Oklahoma, and I met his ass in a fucking casino and hung out with him and got high with him at his house. He lives in Ada. But he was in Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, pretty much anything with the word fucking Jefferson in it, or just Starship.
You know, there's a guy from Toto who lives around DFW. Pops met him.
Really?
Yeah. I can't think of his name.
Well,
he's jammed with him and shit.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I never did do well.
He sat in with him in some jams and played with him.
Right. Teach you how to dress yourself.
Yeah.
So after the commercials, when I do the one song before we come back,
mhm.
I'm gonna play Man Eater just because I can.
Okay. Hall & Oates is greatness. They were just here at Windstar. I would like to go and see that show, but I hear that it's hard to get tickets to their shows.
Yeah, a cool thing happened. A lot of cool things happened in Oklahoma, dude. I met Blake Shelton's mom,
I'm sorry.
and then met Blake Shelton in Oklahoma. Not that I gave a fuck, but you know, I'm not a fan.
But you're still not going back.
Still not going back.
I don't blame you.
And the reason I met his mom is she lives in Ada also, and I ran I had a computer company, like computer repair company, and I did house calls, and she called up one day, and I went over there to fix it, and I walk into her house, and there's like this fucking gold and platinum record shrine of fucking Blake Shelton. I was like, God damn, you're a big Blake Shelton fan. She goes, I ought to be. I'm his mama.
Alrighty then.
It's like, okie
But he
doke.
didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Those things will
I
kill
mean,
you.
common sense would tell you, okay, let's don't say anything bad about Blake Shelton while we're you can fucking read, can't you?
Mhm.
Let's don't say anything mean about whoever this guy is that
I
she's
didn't
got all
you know
over her
what?
fucking.
Blake Shelton is a great artist. He wouldn't be popular
I don't
and
know who
famous
it
if
is.
he wasn't.
I know the name, but I don't know I can't connect it to anything.
So that's what that's a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, oh, that music's trash. Well, they wouldn't be fucking famous if it was truly trash.
Who the fuck is Blake Shelton? Never
He's a
heard.
country
I have
mean,
listened. You know what?
the
Let me tell you
name.
something, Fish. I have listened to 6ix9ine. His music's not my. It's not like he's the worst lyricist ever in the history of rap, because the worst in the history of rap is not famous.
So Blake Shelton's a rapper?
No. He was talking about 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
His music is garbage, but it doesn't sound bad, which is why he's famous, or was famous.
Yeah.
Now he's in prison, I think.
Yeah. No, Blake Shelton is a country singer, real popular right now. Honestly,
It is
if
weird.
someone played Blake Shelton on the radio, I couldn't pick it out, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be able to either.
Neither could I. I've heard the name, and I know this is a famous person, but I couldn't tell you what they sang.
Look, people are famous for a reason. I mean, you can't just grab any fucking guitarist or artist off the street. What's up, Josh Russell? Welcome to the broadcast. You can't just pick up any artist off the street and be like, boom, you're famous. They have to have some kind of talent, something.
Right.
They have to have
You know,
charisma.
The Voice TV
And a
show.
lot of
I like
times
that
also-
show. I've seen it before, but okay. Oh. So Blake Shelton, he's the country guy that's been on it for a long time.
Yes, that's Blake Shelton.
And he married Gwen Stefani for a little while.
Yeah, he did.
Did they break up?
They're still married. They got a baby.
They're back together. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Now I remember who that is.
Yeah.
He seems like a pretty cool guy. I seen him on that show.
He's tall as fuck.
Don't hate.
Of course, everybody's
Watch out,
taller
boy!
than me.
She'll chew you out.
Why are you playing that damn song? Hitler was famous too. Okay, that's a totally different. He was infamous. He was not famous.
That mean he was more than famous.
God damn, Three Amigos.
So you're saying there's no difference
Would you
between
say I
famous
have
and
a
infamous?
plethora of gifts?
Yeah, you're only you know.
Yeah, where do you think it means? No, no. If
Nikki is not. He's not salty because he's short.
Yeah.
At least I don't think he is.
Infamous means they're well known for a bad quality, dude. Famous means they're well known for a good quality.
Yeah, Miranda Lambert. She was pretty big too. I have heard that name before.
Yeah.
Mm.
right. Well, I mean, you know,
What are you
it's like
sitting
saying-
on?
What?
What the fuck are you sitting on, LD? You made that funny.
He's got a booster chair
You got the
I
kitty
got a
cat. You
dildo.
got the
that's flopping like this.
cat jump in your lap.
Dildo. I've had my dildo in since the show started.
Oh, good God. It's always got to be a dildo
Butt
in
plug.
the butt. It's a
Yeah,
butt
butt
plug or a
plug.
dildo?
Butt plug.
It's a butt plug.
Nice.
Just kidding. I don't have one of those.
You just wear
Butt
it.
plug.
Tentacles.
horrible.
Heather's
That's
in the
disgusting.
background saying tentacles.
Butt
I
plug.
heard.
So,
Butt plug.
Co-Real Ninja, the Co-Real Ninja. Are you new to caffeine?
Kwanzaa.
Oh,
Welcome to the pig stand.
why did I tell you that Kwanzaa lasted until the 1st? Why?
Because you did.
Happy New
Does
Year's Eve, by the
Kwanzaa
way.
last to the first?
Oh, yeah, and not yet.
Is it
Another
New Year's
hour.
Eve?
It
We
is.
have 1
Yeah.
minute. No, it's 12:59.
No, it's 11. 2,300 hours. KGSB DB, Rizzo, Washington.
22:59.
You're sitting on a pile of books.
45 seconds.
That's how come. That's how come he can see over the You got phone books under your ass, so we can see you on cam.
Shut the
Web,
fuck up.
Web told me to say that.
Yeah. Webb, you're fired.
Why am I fired?
Web, Web and Rev kind of sound the same, don't they?
Well, it's that whole German thing.
20 seconds.
20 seconds till we're live again.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
bad.
here she comes.
In your mouth.
That's a little head bop thing.
What happened to fucking Penguin, man? He go to sleep.
KGSB Digital Radio, Marysville, Washington.
Bounce trucks up.
He fell out when we lost Chris. Is that when he went off?
What?
When we lost Chris?
I'm gonna see if I can get Slatsy on here with us.
Welcome back to the PigStand on Get Smashed Radio 1 for an extra
welcome
hour
back
of
again.
fun.
We're live and alive.
All right, weed, dick, and fart jokes. Go.
Yay.
Fart jokes.
Weed, dick, and fart jokes.
How about
Well,
Olivia Newton-John? That's all of them wrapped up in one.
Sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Olivia Newton-John.
Sometimes we geek out about
You asked
music.
for it.
No, I didn't. I just
You did
asked if
too.
you had it.
The
Under
video was
no
amazing.
look, let me tell you something.
Scandalous.
In no dimension, space, or time would I ever fucking ask you for anything like that ever.
How
You
about
would.
I wouldn't.
Kylie Minogue?
I did.
Kylie
ask for some
Minogue
shit
doing,
last night or night before.
What's that song that she did in the 80s?
Who?
Kylie Minogue.
That sounds pretty obscure.
Come on, do the dun-dun-dun with me.
Locomotion.
You got it. The locomotion,
locomotion.
yes. You got
Oh,
it. Swing
God.
your hips now. Yeah.
The locomotion was done by Ebony in 1979. Webb.
Here you go, Webb.
But it was resurrected.
I know, but
Here you go.
Kylie Minogue did it again in the 80s. You know, it was
Grand Funk
cute.
Railroad did it.
Yes, they
Carol
did.
Carol King
Yes, they
did
did.
it in 1980.
Everybody sing.
Kylie
Ready?
Minogue did it in 87.
Darude Sandstorm. Oh my God, one of the most overplayed songs. It's right up there with fucking Stairway to Heaven and
Come on,
Freebird.
baby, to the local.
I happen to like Freebird. I'm just saying it is
Well, I
overplayed.
happen to like
It's overplayed.
Sandstorm. So
You did what?
I like
What did you say?
Darude Sandstorm. I like Sandstorm.
I like Sandstorm too.
But it's a very overplayed music. It's just like I said, it's like Stairway to Heaven and Hotel California. You know, it's been played, it's overplayed.
And you're anything like Journey's overplayed as far as I'm concerned.
Journey,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't stop
Most
believing.
everything, Don't Stop
Yeah.
Believing, and Just a Small Town
Oh,
Girl.
what's up, Antiki? Da, 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 da,
I
da.
guess. Yeah, I became
Da,
I already
da,
liked the
da,
band Foreigner, but
da,
because of
da,
Journey,
da,
I became
da,
even a bigger
da.
Foreigner
See,
fan. out of spite.
Antiki Game knows the rapping Duke. Look, Antiki Names knows the rapping Duke.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, the rapping Duke.
Da, da, da.
Oh no, this is the da.
What about Money? I like money.
The Flying Lizards? I
That's
have
what
that
I
record
want.
in my house. Gabe has that fucking record, dude.
I would say this was an abuse of synthesizer, but they'd have to use synthesizer.
Wait,
What's
here we
up,
go.
Strawberry?
I'm waiting for the. Oh,
Da, da.
Yeah, who used this in their marketing? Or
Somebody did.
VW?
da. Okay, that was enough of that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Play the rapping Duke.
Fuck. Yes. That was actually 1979, but that was the year I was born.
The best things in life are free.
Strawberry Dry Cake has life.
Birds and bees. I want money.
That's what.
That's what I want.
Well, that explains the 80s right then and there.
Good for you. Good for us.
Your love is such a thrill.
College and girlfriend. Live it up, bro. Live it up.
Nice, Strawberry. I worry about you, Strawberry. Did you know that? I worry about you daily, my friend.
I'll tell you, Pilgrim, I started the crap.
Oh no.
Wetting the sheets, I will.
Because of your worldly location.
Da ha.
Here I rustle some cattle intended.
Well, you're near what Russia's doing some silly shit over there, man. They could do that to you guys too. They're doing that shit to Ukraine right now. Yeah, well, you could have another one tomorrow.
Do you remember this one? See if you remember this one.
Let's do it.
This rapping Ronnie?
Yeah.
my nigga, he said, I'm bored, and my people are ready for war anyway.
You just totally said that, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm bored. We're ready for war. Fuck it.
My people are made for war.
We kill them.
I cannot believe you
Just out of curiosity, because I'm new here. Strawberry Drug Cake, where are you located?
Croatia.
Oh, shit. Okay, enough said.
Into Dubrovnik.
Yeah, sorry, Clarabelle, if I offended you with that.
Yep, she's gone.
I've been to Dubrovnik.
I could be offensive.
You dropped the
sometimes.
N-bomb, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, I can't talk to you.
I did. I might, might
Yeah,
get,
you said
put
bad.
on-
You said words, and we're reprimanding.
get put in timeout for that.
You're gonna get put in timeout.
I'm trying to find. Oh,
Worst has happened to me. I apologize. I'll get over it.
Oh shit! Shit. All right. Who else is good? Like I said, not a single song that's been named is good from the 80s.
We have arrived
Named so far. Thank you. See? Antika knows. She knows what's up.
No, the microphone doesn't reach that far, though.
Hey, baby, right.
The old part of the city is a fortress. Oh, so what does wait, Strawberry, does everybody just kind of pile into the fortress?
Can it hold up to bombs?
No, it can't hold up.
No,
to bombs.
it's an old.
If it can't,
it's a big castle fortress thing.
If it can't hold up to all
inside of it.
If it can't handle artillery, then it's not defensible.
Well, it can't handle Russia's new super missile.
Your house can't handle artillery.
The supersonic missile that goes 20 times the speed of sound.
Yeah, the speed of sound, the super fast speed of sound missile. That they have. I didn't say anything, honey. I didn't say speed of light like you did.
It's like Russia has rail weaponry. What the fuck?
No, they have a missile that travels 20 times the speed of sound. It's like the fastest intercontinental ballistic missile.
Because Russia needed a dick thump harder.
Supposedly.
Well, they wanted to measure. They want to measure dicks with the U.S. again. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, I would have to say
that's going to be hard now. I mean, come on. Well, no.
I would have to say that theirs is bigger right now because Trump's got little hands.
Yes, but the American military has quite a budget, though.
Yeah. I'm not on TTV. Welcome to the broadcast.
Welcome to Milli Vanilli.
Oh, fucking turn that. Dude, if you're going to play something from the 80s, make it
surprised
Metallica.
we haven't been visited by Community yet.
Why?
Nobody reported me.
Well, you've been. We handle it, dude. They leave it.
We handle our own problem.
Yes, a lot of stuff gets left up to us to handle because they know that we are responsible adults about it, and I've said something about it.
Well, I'm not exactly responsible. Hey, I was here at 9 o'clock, motherfucker.
That's about
9 o'clock. Wow.
I guess that's about the best I can hope for, is you to kind of be on time.
Well, I was kind of on time too.
You were very on time.
I could have been here earlier, but like I said, Gabe was in the shower, and I really gotten out of my robe in 2 days.
Good God. Wait, so you just woke up and went to sleep for 2 days and never changed your robe or your underwear or anything?
Yep. It's called depression.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll take that. And do you feel better?
Yes, I'm here, aren't I?
Yes. I think you would be here whether you felt better or not.
I'm speaking with a smile on my face.
Is that a real smile? Or those fucking psychopath fake smiles?
We'll never know. No,
all that matters is, can the listeners tell a difference, and do they care?
Do you guys care about Webb's happiness? See, Strawberry does.
Well, I'm here. I'm happy. We're having a good time. We had a good, interesting guest, and we got Rev on now.
I have a challenge.
About the big issue.
Which is the big issue? We talking about soccer again?
No, that's later.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for listening to Get Smashed Radio 1.
Thanks, Aquarius.
Awesome. Thanks,
hey,
Aquarius. We've talked about drugs. We talked about hand jobs. We talked about hand jobs on drugs.
What are you talking about? Hand jobs all the time?
Aquarius, send in a request, and LD will play it for you.
I don't know if he can. He's in Canada.
So, no, the big issue from this afternoon.
You can text it.
So what is the big issue from this afternoon?
Which one?
Yeah, that's harassing.
There was a couple of them. There was the harassment one, bullying thing. And there was the
what harassment? I haven't heard of it.
Oh, that is a big issue. All right, so here's the thing. This fucking jerk off.
You waited until after we were off the air.
No,
we're not off the air.
I know, but you waited until after the show to bring this up, but okay.
No,
well, the show is not over. We're still on. Welcome, brah.
We're still on Getting Smashed Radio 1 right now.
I know.
Look, look. Let me tell you something, man. We had this fucking jerk off that is.
I'm gonna turn the music off. Hang on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There was this
This is
jerk off.
serious.
I'm not gonna drop his name because I don't want to give him the satisfaction of acknowledging his name.
No, we should.
This fucking jerk off. He was bad mouthing caffeine, which you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Right.
But don't use my face.
What
Don't
did
use
he do?
my face.
What do you do?
Don't use our fucking logos on your fucking YouTube channel to
Right.
badmouth a platform. You're not badmouthing us. You're badmouthing the platform. Use the fucking platform, not us. And
Don't
that's
use
what
us as an example.
Well, if somebody wants to badmouth
they didn't badmouth us,
then
but they used
take things personally.
they used our broadcast as an example
And our
of how
copyright.
and that wherever the fuck I can't point to the right location.
Okay, so they
No,
used
not
us
you,
as an example. How?
The caffeine
to talk shit
to
about.
talk shit about caffeine.
What was his biggest complaint?
How could they talk shit about our broadcast?
They weren't talking.
We are
they weren't
tight
talking.
as fuck.
They weren't talking shit about our
He's
broadcast.
pissed off
Even
because
though we wing it, 100% of the time, we're tight as fuck around here.
For the most part, I would like to believe that, but Fish probably has some different views.
Well, Fish is not a broad. He's not our.
This is where Fish goes. Yeah, y'all are the greatest.
Wait, you're not our production manager. You're our production manager.
No,
you're the production assistant. Then you could run shit and tell us how things are supposed to go on the show.
Look, being the newest guy
the
in
point
this group is that it pissed me off for the fact that not only did they use the PigStand logo, but they used the Get Smashed Radio logo to talk shit about caffeine. No, you just no. Go talk shit about caffeine on your own.
What happened?
Bring us in the middle of it.
What
Yeah,
happened?
he was trying to make caffeine look like a scam, which it's not a fucking
scam.
It's a platform provided for people to express what it's for.
Yeah, and on top of that, caffeine is essentially in early access. On top of
Right,
top of
this
that.
is still
So,
beta.
It's not. Yeah, it's still not. It's not completely cooked yet, but we're getting some pretty good taste off the dough. If you know
Like
what I
a
mean.
scam? A scam? I mean, the exchange rate's pretty steep, but it's not a scam. I mean,
no,
we're not scamming anybody.
Yes, it was a YouTube video. Was it you,
But I felt
Fish?
like
No, I know it wasn't you, Fish, because I know what the dude looks like.
So they were saying that caffeine is trying to scam people?
Yes.
Yes.
They were trying to cover their monetization system, which, by the way, he clearly didn't do his fucking homework. The monetization system is exactly like Twitch's monetization system. You end up with the same amount of money. You can just cash out at a lower amount with Twitch.
How long has it been out? Almost 2 years, right?
2 years. It's still in beta, though.
The point is that
More than
the
two.
person grabbed our video with our copyrighted logos and used it on their broadcast. No, I filed a complaint with YouTube for trademark violation.
DCMA strike, yeah.
Because that logo right there, this one right here,
Good.
belongs to me and is copyrighted by Get Smash Radio Broadcast Network LLC. Do I get permission to?
We just found it, Fish. Just found the
This is
video.
just
We've
the kind
complained.
of shit that I was talking
What?
to you about the other day on Texas.
Right.
What?
Yeah.
About being covered legally. We need to cover ourselves legally because people can come on and take our shit. Aqueous needs to, my homie Aqueous, you need to cover yourself legally with all these logos you make for people. They need to cover themselves.